Yeah. Parkway Panthers, we on a mission. Under Friday night lights, no superstition. Drive by legends on a collision. Chasing dreams out of your name with precision. Brandon Harris, arm like cannon fire. QB with vision, took us higher. Yardage flying, defense is tired. Watch them dreams, they'll never expire. Alumni, shout-outs, legends rise under the moonlit skies. Panther ties, heroes born, hear the fans' cries. Echoes in the stands, real ones never die. Very human, defense so raw. Linebacker blitz, crowd roars in awe. Tackles like thunder, enemies withdraw. Heartbeat of the field, breaking every law. Terrence Marshall, wide out divine. Routes cut sharp, defensive line. Touchdown dance, end zone shine. Grit and glory, Panther pride shrine. Alumni, shout-outs, legends rise under the moonlit skies. Panther ties, heroes born, hear the fans' cries. Echoes in the stands, real ones never die. Never die. Don't forget Izzy, making offenses dizzy. Mukwamo presses quick, try to dodge the truck stick. Israel reps that Panther pride, taking QBs on a roller coaster ride. Panther pride riding strong, stand tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Panthers charging can't be tamed. Players worthy of the fame. Glow of victory in their eyes. Underneath South Bossier skies, we break boundaries every game. No two Friday nights are the same. Victory's our only aim, living out the Panther name. Panther pride running strong, we stand tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Never die. Strong, we stand tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. In the streets we gather round, tickets in hand, the beat profound. Cheering loud, our voices bright, ready to conquer under stadium lights. Warrior hearts pumping fierce, in the stands no space for fear. Every tackle, every cheer, we're the thunder they can hear. Beat the Raiders, beat the Raiders. Rise up high like true crusaders. Beat the Raiders, beat the Raiders. This victory, ours no invaders. In the heat of mighty clash, we are legends none can smash. With our fight, our spirits high, we'll rise up, touch the sky. Flags are waving, colors proud. We stand strong against the crowd. Every player daring tale, with our will we shall prevail. Beat the Raiders, beat the Raiders. Rise up high like true crusaders. Beat the Raiders, beat the Raiders. This victory, ours no invaders. End of arenas, beat the Raiders. Rise up high like true crusaders. Beat the Raiders, beat the Raiders. This victory, ours no invaders. In the heat of mighty clash, we are legends none can smash. With our fight, our spirits high, we will rise up, touch the sky. Beat the Raiders, beat the Raiders. Rise up high like true crusaders. Beat the Raiders, beat the Raiders. This victory, ours no invaders. voices grow loudest. Home's the field we founded. Loyal to the red, loyal to the white. Parkway's got the might on the stadium lights. Welcome home, Panthers. It's good to be home. Echoes of the laughter, we're never alone. Alumni gather near, hearts filled with cheer. Years may change our face, but here our spirits blaze. Marching bands playing, crowds filled with pride. Together we're staying, no reason to hide. Welcome home, Panthers, it's good to be home. Echoes of the laughter, we're never alone. Alumni gathered near, hearts filled with cheer. Years may change our face, but here our spirits blaze. Marching bands playing, crowds filled with pride. Together we're staying, no reason to hide. Welcome home, Panthers, it's good to be home. Echoes of the laughter, we're never alone. We're never alone. We're never alone. Hail to the red, hail to the white. Stand tall together in the morning light. True faithful students, raise your hands high. Shouting our praise, let our voices fly. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night. Memories we hold through the years gone by, loyal forever to Parkway High. In our hearts we keep the lessons learned right, unity and pride, burning ever bright. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night. Hail alma mater, hail to her might. We are the stars in the darkest night. Memories we hold through the years gone by, loyal forever to Parkway High. In our hearts we keep the lessons learned right, unity and pride, burning ever bright. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night.
You know, I used to always make fun of people when you'd see them in this crowd. on their phone and they'd wave at people. And we could,
Again, senior maid, Bailey Hale. Up next, senior maid, Miss Addison White. Up next, senior maid, Miss Olivia Reed. Up next, senior maid, Mia Cardone. Up next, we have senior maid, Audrey Haugen. Up next, senior maid, Caitlin Johnson.
What's up, bro? What's up, big dog? Doing all right?
Yeah. Is this the live stream?
Sobo.live, yeah.
So you hear us?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just the video? Yeah.
The microphone works, so normally this camera's pointed at the crowd. So like when a big moment happens,
You can see the crowd.
and then they'll get the crowd clapping the screen.
Yeah.
Most of the time, not microphone. Yeah, man.
So I didn't say anything when I walked up. I don't want to be on live stream. Callie and Bo forgot their things. So
Where
they're in one of those cars. We didn't get our car again. I'll spend $700. I'm not spending $1,400.
to be the ring bear or the crown bear, man?
Yeah, bro. We're doing it.
Kids are expensive.
Jesus, you're telling me. Well, they were like, Callie or Bo can do it next year. And I was like, I'm not doing it too much.
Yeah.
Next up is senior maid Baylor Bay.
I gotta sit there the whole game.
Yeah. He just said check my phone, but I don't have it.
Check.
I don't have it. What's that?
Up next, our Jamboree Queen, Miss Kinley Ellis. Next up is band sweetheart Faith Shanks.
He crashed told y'all, I'm not trying to like make you. If I don't, of course, you turn off because it's gonna overpass. So y'all get. I was like, he just started getting to it.
And last but not least, our homecoming queen, Ella Wilson, with her founders, Callie Gary and
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. For over 54 years, Bowman's has been delivering precision, punctuality, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. As a third-generation, family-owned and operated business, Bowman's expertise spans over a century. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Bowman's offers upfront, fair pricing and timely service. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100 to schedule your initial consultation today. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation and your paving needs become our priority.
Not paying attention. Well, welcome to Homecoming 2024 Parkway High.
Hoco and Sobo.
That's right, Hoco and Sobo. Shane and I weren't paying attention, and Wes starts banging on the window and tells us to get our headphones on and get ready.
It is time for some Friday night lights here at Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field. And yes, it's homecoming. If you tuned in a little bit early, you got to see all the maids, homecoming king, queen. We got to see them cruise out in all those little cool vehicles. There was a lot of Corvettes on the track.
Yeah, there were a lot of Corvettes out there tonight. You know, Shane, tonight's going to be our first time to play Huntington, especially in a district game. And not quite sure what to expect with Huntington tonight.
Yeah, I tell Huntington comes in at 4-2. they're 4-1 in district play.
Yes, only lost in district was to Bird last week.
And they beat Shreve. So, yeah, it should be an interesting game tonight. I believe it'll be a good game. And obviously, I think we'll see a lot of running of the ball from the Parkway Panthers as they're
I believe you're right. And hopefully this will be a bounce-back game after, the loss to Airline last week. So hopefully we'll
Yeah, I wasn't even going to bring that up.
I know. I hated to bring that up, too. I hate to can't even like saying that in this one.
I went home as soon as I got out of your car. I threw up. That's how disgusted I was with last week's game.
That is the honest truth, folks. He was the whole way home from Maryland. He was like, "I'm so sick from this loss," and we got out of the car and he threw up in his yard. I'm thankful he waited till he got out of my car. So I appreciate that more than anything.
It was close.
It was close. You were sweating. You were like, turn the air on full blast and drop it to -30.
Well, I got a good vibe tonight, Keith. I believe the Panthers took it on the chin a little bit last week, and I hope that they welcome Huntington to 5A football tonight. And
I hope
show
so
them a
too.
little something.
And Huntington's 2 losses this year to West Monroe and Bird. So, and I think you and I talked last week. I don't know if we talked about it on air or not, but this is a down year for West Monroe. It's the first time in a long time I hadn't seen West Monroe in the top 10 when you read the top 10 last week.
So, speaking of that, after last week's game, Airline is moved up to number 4 in the power ratings, and Parkway was right behind them at number 5.
Really? With the loss, we still moved up?
Still moved up.
Wow.
In the power ratings, which will come into play when the playoffs and the seeding starts. So even though they took it on the chin a little bit, still moved up from number 7 to number 5 in the power ratings.
You know what? I have a feeling it's going to be hard to drop Parkway in the power rankings this year, just because of the simple fact that our district is so tough. We're going to. We've talked about before. There's not an easy game in this district, and it's going to be a tough game week in and week out.
Did you bring sandwich here?
Yeah. Did I leave you hanging, Keith? Sorry about that.
No, I think Wes actually cut me off whenever you had to speak with the crowd out there, since you get on to me whenever I talk to the crowd.
Well, the crowd came in here. This is a little different. You talked to the crowd through the window, like hand signals, mouth signals.
I know, but see, it's a lot less distracting whenever I talk to them through the glass. You have them come in, and what was embarrassing, they came in and asked for your autograph. That to me is almost kind of embarrassing to me. Oh, are we praying?
And may our actions reflect your love and grace. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please stand and gentlemen remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem and the raising of the colors and the presentation of the colors of the anthem.
You know, Shane, they just got finished doing the PHS spell out, and I was thinking to myself, if you're over there on Huntington's side, it's SHD.
SHD?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're looking at it from the other side, it'd be SHD.
It would look like SHD.
So
that's really what you thought about?
that's what I thought about. Because what came to mind right there was, what are the Huntington people thinking when they say spell out PHS? Because all they're seeing is SHD.
I got nothing for that.
Had to do it.
That's all right. That's all right. Look, we are here at Preston Crownover Stadium for another 5A district football game with Friday Night Lights. Thank you to our sponsors. Our first quarter sponsor is Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, the #1 paving and asphalt contractor in Northwest Louisiana. Call Ryan, 742-8100. Mr. Big. Looks like the captains are about to walk out for the coin toss.
I got to ask a question. Why is he called Mr. Big? Does he look like the guy from the, what was that show that the women used to like to watch?
You lost me there. I don't know. We'll have to ask Ryan. I'm sure he'll be in the comments here in a little bit.
What was the name of that show that had the 4 women? If you're watching, let us know what the name of that show was that the 4 women were on in New York City.
Oh, Sex in the City.
Sex in the City. Look at you. You did know it. Act like you didn't know that. You did know that. Somebody said Golden Girls.
The spotter chimed in with Golden Girls.
Spotter chimed in with Golden Girls. Wow.
Looks like our 4 captains, Dee Oliver, Jax,
Gallier,
and C.J. Dudley, as well as Camaro Mayo, Z28.
Spread the mayo.
And looks like the Panthers
defer
to the second half, which means Huntington's going to receive.
So are we ready for some football tonight, guys? And we have how many people we got going in here? You know, last week we broke a record for the most people to come watch us last week. Ever.
Got to give a shout out to our kickoff sponsors. We're getting ready here for the starting kickoff of the game. Danielle Marriott wants to kick off your home buying journey. Visit mortgagewithmarriott.com or dial 318-510-8966. I don't know about you, Keith, but I'm ready for some football.
Me too. I'm actually sitting here trying to find us on. There we go.
Before we kick off, though, I do want to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, with homecoming being this weekend, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, there is a baseball alumni game, and then at 1 o'clock, a basketball alumni game. If you're looking for something to do tomorrow, you got to come watch some of the greatest hitters in the history of Parkway High School. I think there's going to be a little home run derby, and then the basketball game, we'll have some fun there as well. So tomorrow, 10 o'clock, Parkway High School baseball, Ronnie Coker Field, the first ever Ronnie Coker alumni game.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed they didn't ask you and I to be in the home run hitting contest. But
I would have declined.
We could have had a strikeout contest. And here's the kick, a little squib kick down the middle, picked up at the 31-yard line, and he goes down after a gain of about 5 to the 36. He kind of gave up. He saw all those red shirts come down and he said, nope. Avery Price in on the tackle. Number 30. Former student of mine in 5th grade whenever he was at church.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I probably taught him how to do that.
I think you probably did.
Yeah, back in the day. So here we go. Oh, they marked it back to the 35. Huntington to snap it for the first time against Parkway as a 5A district foe. And let's see how they start off. Does Huntington have a former Parkway coach coaching them? Goodness gracious.
I believe so, yes.
I thought they did. Huntington picks up 10 on the carry on this little toss around the right side. We'll call it 9. Trenton Howard in on the tackle. Second down and 1 from the 44-yard line. Shane, I don't know if we can have the same energy we had last week. I think you and I kind of
We used all of our energy in the first half of the last game, so we're conserving a little bit of that tonight.
Right. We have to kind of slow down. We have to start off slower this week. Huntington draws back for a pass. Running back is met by Copenhaver right there with a loss of about 3 on the play.
That was a heck of a tackle by Copenhaver on that play.
Yeah, that was 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage instead of 3 yards in the end zone.
Shout out to our spotter for being so excited about that tackle from last week that was 3 yards in the end zone. That was a heck of a tackle right there and brings up a 3rd and about 5.
So, matter of fact, Shane, when we were this morning, we had people asking us about the tackle in the end zone.
That we did.
So 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Huntington's got a guy in motion. He tosses it forward, and he is met immediately by
number 17,
Brady Prine.
Prime time.
That's what I was fixing to get at. Way to go. Little prime time. So after gaining 9 on 1st down, Huntington went backwards. So brings up a 4th down and 3. They bring out their punting team. Copenhaver goes back to return the kick. He's going to line up about the 20-yard line.
I have to give a shout out to Miss Shell Washington. She was battling those fans from Airline last week pretty hard in the comments, and I appreciate that because I couldn't say what I wanted to say.
Believe me, Shane was really fighting hard last week. The ball gets kicked and rolled out of bounds about the 20, let's see where they're going to mark it. I'd say about the 23, 24-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for Parkway at the 24. If y'all could have seen Shane last week, he was doing everything he could, biting his lip, biting his fingers, biting everything to keep from saying anything that was going to get him in trouble last week. Speaking of getting in trouble, Shane, we found out this week also that the superintendent of the school board was listening to us last week.
He was. We saw him at a prayer luncheon we went to and visited with him, and he said he was listening. So shout out to our superintendent Jason Rowland of Bossier Parish Schools. Let's go Panthers. Let's do a little something here.
CJ takes the handoff up the middle. You know, I can almost just put a tape up here and say, CJ up the middle.
Tell you what, I think he's carried the ball probably 70 to 80 times in the last 2 games.
Yes.
Probably see a lot more of that, but I'd love to see us try to get outside with Mayo, get Dudley outside a little bit.
Mayo's in single coverage right here down the near side. 2nd and 7. CJ goes off the left tackle. He picks up about 8, gets the 1st down. So CJ goes off the left side, picks up 8, gets down to the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Panthers. We got a timeout on the field early on. I guess Huntington did not like what they saw right off the bat, so they're like, we're going to call a timeout quickly. I think our crew over there, they're laughing about something. We don't know what's going on. They didn't tell us the joke. So Huntington obviously didn't like something here in these first 2 plays on defense, so they call an early timeout with 9:04 to go in the 1st quarter. First timeout of the game.
Shout out to AB. Says homecoming. That's right. It's Hoko in Sobo this week, AB.
CJ goes back up the middle. He gets hit and picks up about 3 again. You know, Shane, and you and I talked about this week about early on last week we were able to run over Airline because we had our big guys up in there, but they were also our starting defensive linemen, and we kind of wonder if they got tired as it progressed. There's your
nice pitch and catch there for a 1st down.
That was a pretty pass by Farrington out to Mayo. But we kind of wondered with them playing both ways late in the game, were they getting tired from having to...
I can tell you this. I talked a little bit to some of the team, some of the coaches, and that's exactly what happened. Those tackles playing both ways, they got tired, and it really changed the game plan up there in the 2nd half.
CJ goes up the middle for no gain. There was a host of Raiders. What is a group of Raiders called?
Is this a dad joke or is this a serious
No,
question?
it's a serious question. Y'all make fun of me for always saying host of somebody, so I want to know what the proper
A bundle.
a bundle of
A bundle of Raiders.
It's a what? I have to be careful saying that. All right, so
The producer's over here using words that could sound tricky.
Yeah,
we probably should turn his mic off.
I can't say that quickly, but the proper term is a horde of Raiders.
I noticed Dennis Bamberg Jr. and Wayne Benjamin just tuned in. They're probably doing some hunting this weekend. Is hunting season rocking and rolling yet?
Not yet. Got a couple more weeks, unless they're doing
Probably getting everything ready, huh?
Unless they're doing a little primitive hunting. False start on Parkway for backed us up 5. Second down and 15, and CJ has met right up to about the time he got the handoff, and he loses 3 on the play. So I'm going to let y'all guess where he was trying to go on that. Shane, you have any ideas where he was trying to go?
To the house. He was trying to take it to the house.
Yeah, he was trying to go up the middle to the house. All right, third down and a lot. They didn't put it on the scoreboard. I can't count that high. Third down and about 18. Fakes it. And, you got Mayo open. Mayo makes the catch, but did he get down? I'm not sure they're going to give it. They call it incomplete. I thought he laid out for it, and it was close, but they said he was laid out and went out of bounds. I think the guy who called it was in the parking lot who said he was incomplete. The guy on the sidelines was like, hey, can't see if the guy landed on the green or the white. I thought he got it in too, but the guy, like I said, he was over there at the school buses next to the school, said he was incomplete. Let's see the replay here. We got the replay going, folks. Oh, there's a coach right in the way, but I think he's dragging that foot.
It looked like he dragged a foot.
Look at that guy. He's 25 yards back. Yeah, I think
great work there by the producer to produce that replay for us.
Yeah, so we need to get blow a whistle and have a replay review.
Coach Mario, I see you. I tell you what, Coach Mario is probably Hunter Cheatham's favorite coach ever.
Really?
Coach Mario was coaching him at Elm Grove, basketball, football. Shout out to Coach Mario for tuning in. He is here every week, week in, week out.
That's good.
And he also contributes a lot to these boys here in South Bossier. So, Coach Mario, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. So 7 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Parkway's going to come out to punt for the first time tonight. It's not something we've done a whole lot this year is punt. So 4th and 18 from the 41-yard line. Huntington's got a guy back deep about the 19. That ball went. That's why we don't punt very often. That ball just went about 37 feet over the kid's head. And Huntington is going to recover on the 8-yard line. That snap went into orbit. We're not going to replay that one, folks. You know what? Here's the problem with that. The referee made a bad call a while ago and just cost us 47 yards.
I have to agree with Jennifer Menard. She said that was a Dez Bryant approved catch.
Yes. Whoa. Dez did not make that catch.
Dez caught it.
He did not make that catch.
Dez caught it.
The way I saw it, the referees called it incomplete. That was what happened.
You say that
this guy's high school. The professionals, they got it right on Dez. So now those same Huntington's going to go in for the score. Touchdown. Little flip to the left side. Flanker takes it in for a touchdown, an 8-yard touchdown. Huntington goes on top, 6-0.
Tell you, I had a feeling turnovers and special teams were going to have a big impact in this game, and we're seeing that already with the snap over the punter's head, and now Huntington puts it in the end zone. So the Panthers are going to have to create a turnover or two here to help catch back from that, and shake back from that.
Shane, that's kind of the problem. We've had a little bit of problem with our special teams this year. And I think that's one reason we haven't done as much kicking this year is we've had some issues on special teams. And it came back to haunt us right off the bat. So Huntington's going to go for 2 here. They give it to the running back up the middle, and he goes straight in for 2. Puts them up 8-0. 6:57 to go in the first quarter. Huntington 8, Parkway 0. You know, Shane, I don't want to – I feel like I see the heads kind of hanging a little bit early. I hope they can just forget about that and they move on and get fired up. You know, this is homecoming. This is your house. You need to get out there and get it going.
I believe if we can do something offensively to kind of ignite them a little bit. I look for us to throw the ball a little bit more tonight than we did against Airline. A couple more practices for Farrington to create some chemistry with those wide receivers. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. 8-0, Huntington Raiders have the lead on the Panthers. And Huntington's about to kick it back to us.
Huntington just glues it down to the 35, and he faked it like he was going to down it. That's Bernie. Bernie goes around the outside and gets knocked. He fumbled the ball.
Fumbled it out of bounds, though? Fumbled it out of bounds?
I hope so. I hope they're saying he stepped out of bounds because the ball landed inside the field of play, but I'm hoping he's saying he stepped out. But Parkway will have the ball at the 45-yard line of Huntington.
Great field position there to respond to this. So let's punch it in and get a little excitement going. Let me. We got 72 folks on Facebook. Let's get a little Go Panthers.
You know, even the crowd
going on in the comments. Let's get it. The crowd.
Crowd looks a little
good
down
crowd,
tonight, but they're just kind of sitting on their hands right now. Also, they need to. So with 126 on YouTube, so we're over 200 total.
Thank you all for tuning in, and we thank the sponsors for making this happen.
CJ goes around the left side, and we're going to get a holding penalty called on Parkway after a pickup of 3.
That'd be a River City Communication penalty flag. When you need network phone or high-speed data support, call River City's Communication.
Yes, yes. We're just that good. We know everything by heart nowadays.
Who are you talking to? Oh, I was talking to you. You're talking to Chris again?
Yeah, I was talking to the producer again. Or Spotter, yes. Spotter keeps talking in my ear, and then I can't. It's like whenever.
Hey, Miss Anita Williams is here.
Hey, Anita's back.
Our 1A fan. I saw my mom make a comment. Mary Cheatham. Mom said hello earlier. We need to take it to the house. Let's go, guys.
Cassie Rogers is on here. Whoa. So that'll bring up a second down and broken up by the Huntington defensive back. That was good coverage. A lot of hand checking going on right there. I thought there was kind of quite a bit of contact, but
Stephen Ross asked the question, is the original starting quarterback out for the season?
Most likely.
I don't know the official answer to that, but I do know that I believe they had said 6 or 7 weeks recovery time at some point. So Farrington drops back, throws it away.
You know, Shane, I was just fixing to say it's something that we don't try to do very often, and I think it's something we need to do for Farrington right now is a couple of quick slants and just let him get these quick slants across 2 or 3 yard slants.
I wouldn't mind seeing some motion and throwing just a little screen pass out.
I mean, pretty much what we do
side
is
of the field.
We throw it deep, and that's pretty much, you know, instead of having something, you know, Airline killed us last week by bringing a guy back underneath after everybody else went deep.
Screen pass.
CJ made a nice
CJ
catch.
makes a catch.
Picks up about 8, though, and we're going to bring a 4th down. We're going to be about 12. So right now the offense is really struggling to move the ball. We have an injured Huntington player on the field right now.
That's good, Keith, because I was about to change up the mojo. I've got a dad joke for you.
All right, let's hear it.
You know, it's homecoming, right? So they got the homecoming dance tomorrow. So we're going to have a few dad jokes in reference to dance.
Please tell me you're not going to do the football ball again.
No. That one was bad. I realized that one was bad.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're not going to have
What's an owl's favorite kind of dance?
an owl's favorite kind of dance? The
Hula.
hula dance?
The hula.
That's pretty good. We're going for it because I guess we figured we got. Yeah.
Fourth down and 3.
12.
12, excuse me. That's why I'm not the play-by-play guy. He throws it deep.
He throws it deep and let him pick it off. That was worked out better, kind of like last week, and that interception deep in our own territory. That was kind of worked out well just then. That was better than a punt. So interception at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for Huntington from their own 12. Eric Newman is watching.
Eric T.
Newman has joined. Yeah, Shane, this just really seems like everybody's just this week. I don't know what it is. Nobody's really.
I think there's still a hangover from last week's game, and the crowd and the team. Hopefully we can get something to spark that. Interception here, fumble recovery could change that quickly. We need to get Uncle Momentum back on our side.
Yeah, Huntington has 4 on the far side, and they tried a little bubble screen right there, and receiver dropped it, but I don't think he was going far. Tell was back there waiting for him to catch it.
Tell me about it.
I think that's what he was singing whenever he came up to him. So.
Oh, we're getting in trouble. Somebody says we need to be louder. Can't hardly hear you or the crowd.
Wow. Well, there's a reason why you can't hear the crowd, because they are not cheering. But us, we'll tell our producer to turn us up a little bit. Huntington takes a snap. He throws it out to his receiver, and I believe that was Tell. Tell came in again and hit him immediately after a pickup of 1.
Great defensive stop there. Speaking of defensive stops, protect your home and auto with Burkhardt Insurance across the street at 4308 Panther Drive. Go see CB Burkhardt and Chase Burkhardt for all your insurance needs.
We saw CB this morning.
We did.
3rd down and 9 from the 13-yard line.
Oh, wide open. Hit it.
Oh, and he
boom,
got him.
shakalaka. Colby Lee, number 11, with the boom shakalaka hit. And that might be something that'll wake this crowd up, wake the team up. They're going to have 4th down from about the
5-yard line.
5-yard line. They're going to have to punt that ball.
Shane pulled a Keith right there. You could see Colby Lee had a wide open to the quarterback, and he started cheering before he got there to him, and he boom shakalaked him.
Shout out to my friend and legendary coach, Mike Guess. Says he's in Austin for the Longhorn game tomorrow, enjoying the broadcast. Go Panthers and hook 'em.
Hook 'em. All right, Huntington will be punting out of their own end zone. The punt is up. It's going to bounce about the 38-yard line. Copenhagen started to go up and get it, and then he decided he better get out of the way of it. So we're going to start off at 1st and 10 from the 45, from Huntington's 45. This is where we started at last time, and we went backwards from here. So let's see if we can go forward.
I think our good luck charm, Sakunta Henry, just joined from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas.
Homecoming weekend. And
what classes are being celebrated? Do we know?
2014,
I guess.
2014, 2004,
and
1994, maybe.
Yeah.
Look, that was some good math.
I graduated for every one of those.
Yeah.
Man. CJ takes the handoff up the middle, and he is hit by a horde of Raiders after a pickup of 1. So, okay. We're being told by Danielle Marriott that West has his reunion tomorrow. Tomorrow. Which one is that, Danielle?
Class of 1984, I think.
Goodness gracious. 2nd down and 9. CJ with the brunt up the middle, and he picks up about 4. So we'll be 3rd down and they're going to give him 5. 3rd down and 5 to go. So 3rd and 5. We bring the big boys in. We're going to.
Had a lot of success against Airline in this formation until the defensive tackles got tired.
CJ goes off the left side. He picks up the first down.
Yeah.
You know, Shane, you and I talked about that last week. I would love to see them throw the ball out of that formation right there to somebody sneak out and go downfield a little bit. It would be a score every time because they have 11 in the box. But CJ goes to the right, off the right guard, picks up two with the big formation in there again.
I wouldn't mind seeing him give it to D.D. Oliver while he's out there and let him run it up the middle. Maybe that's why he's going back in. Maybe that's what they're going to do.
Well, you know, you've called it before like that. I think D.D. must be playing tight end tonight.
He is.
Okay, that's what I thought. I've seen him out there quite a few times. 2nd down and 8. Mayo comes in motion. He takes the pitch. He breaks back towards the middle. He's going to score.
He is going to take it to the house. Camaro Mayo for 6.
You saw when after he took that pitch and he cut it back up the middle, he had a hole and he dropped it into 5th gear and was gone.
Yeah, I tell you, he had some patience there. He was running it to the right. It wasn't open. He looked over to the left, and he said, it's wide open over there. Let me go there.
And he took it to the house, took it to the house, took it to the house. So we're going to go for 2 here to try to tie it up. Empty backfield. Farrington rolls to his right, throws it a little high. He was going for Coleman, isn't it? Yes, Josh Coleman. Threw it a little high on him, so we're going to be down with 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Parkway down 8-6.
That was the drive we needed here to put 6 on the board. Defense get out there. They should be a little fresh because they got a little break there. So
yeah, and then they went in at a 3 and out last time they were out there, so they should have a chance to have got their win back. And they really hadn't been on the field much because the Huntington scoring drive was 8 yards, one play.
Speaking of touchdowns,
let's hear it.
318 Real Estate. That was a 318 Real Estate touchdown. 318 Real Estate, your local trusted real estate firm with the experts you know and trust.
The experts that you know and trust. That's right.
You trust the guy sitting next to you?
I do trust the guy sitting next to me.
Just checking.
So, I feel good about the guy sitting next to me. I can't see him. He's got a wall between me and him, but I feel.
Oh, you're talking about the guy in the other room. I see how that is.
You know, I'm kidding.
Huntington picks it up, runs back to the 40.
And tackled by a plethora of Colby Lee in on the tackle. Colby Lee, who had the big sack while ago to get the kind of turn the momentum a little bit, makes the tackle. Parkway has a man down on the field. Looks like he's cramping up the way he's holding his leg. In my expert medical opinion, he's got a cramp.
While we're waiting here, let's give another shout out to our sponsors. You need peace of mind. Call Stephanie Peters with Peace of Mind Home Inspection Service before your next home purchase or rental purchase. Check her out on Facebook. Peace of Mind Inspection Service.
Well, Shane, we've got a couple of scores right here while we're waiting. Bird and Natchitoches Central are tied 7-7. Here's one that's kind of a shocker to me. Benton 12, Evangel 0. And Airline 21, Halton 0.
That Benton Evangel scores a surprise.
Yeah, it's a big surprise for me, too. Huntington's running back takes it up the middle, and he has nobody in front of him, and he is going to the house. He will score. 60-yard touchdown. I don't believe he was touched. Oh, there's a penalty marker on the play. Really, that's kind of if it's a holding penalty, that was I hate to say this, but a dumb holding penalty because there was nobody
who had a shot to get him. That's true.
Especially 10 yards down the field where the flag was thrown. Wow. They're going to bring that back. I mean, he was 10 yards down, and there's a holding, and there was nobody there to touch him.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with it. Is that a Parkway graduate out there?
No.
Okay.
Most Parkway graduates don't become referees.
Can't pass the background check?
No. I think we just like everybody. I think us Parkway folks don't want to be hated on by the fans.
Very true. Very true. We like for everybody to love us. So 1st and 10 from the 40. We're going to start this all over again. Huntington runs this almost the exact same play. Picked up 4. He almost broke that one. Danielle Marriott says we like to do the hating. I can see that. So 2nd down and 6. Shane, is that hot in here tonight?
It is hot in here tonight.
Okay,
I don't know if they got the heater on, but it is hot.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm starting to get a little bit of sweat here. Afraid I might cramp up here in the first quarter. Huntington takes a snap, and he is... Running back goes up the middle. He picks up about 2. I'm not sure who made the tackle.
Yeah, our spotter's over there doing what spotters shouldn't do.
Right. Because it's a spot foul. Our spotter was asking the referees why it wasn't a 1st and 20 instead of a 1st and 10, but it was a spot foul, and that they only move it back 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which moved it back to the original line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle, and he picks up about another. Ooh, gave him 3. That was a generous spot right there. Wow.
Pretty sure that guy graduated from Huntington.
Yeah. Josh Tell came in to make the tackle. It'll be 4th down and 1 on the Huntington 49-yard line. I think that's about a yard farther than what he actually made. I guess this would be a good time for me to tell my disclaimer. If you are watching and pulling for Huntington, I'll let you know right now, Shane and I are very biased, and we bleed black and red. And, we had him stopped for a loss.
Golly.
He missed the tackle in the backfield, and Huntington running back picks up about 7. Josh Tell on the tackle, so they get down to the Parkway 46-yard line. We had him stopped, and we just missed he broke the tackle and picked up about 6 more for the first down. But
Keith.
Yes.
Why did the math teacher go to the homecoming dance?
Why did the math teacher go to the homecoming dance?
Because he heard they would be doing a lot of square dancing. Shout out to Danielle Marriott for that dad joke.
You see, whenever this producer must have seen that Danielle Marriott did that joke, because there was no to-doom on that one, and he knew better to do that to his wife.
Typed it. He typed.
Okay. I guess he didn't realize he has a button he can push and just automate it.
I like it. Miss Anita Williams, she's trying to get us fired up. She said, "Let's go, Dirty Red."
That's right. Speaking of Dirty Red, if you were that's the end of the first quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter.
If you were at the homecoming parade last night, you would have seen that Shane and myself and a few other people had the best car there, and we were throwing out Dirty Red cups.
Yeah, in the comments, let us know if you picked up one of those Dirty Red color-changing cups.
That's right, and you might win a gift if you have one. Not really, but might make you think you get one. Oh, man.
They throw it deep, and he's open.
He's wide open, and he's going to score. That's a 46-yard touchdown pass. I was told there was a hold in the backfield that they missed, but we'll see. All right, Shane, I got one for you. Don't be looking at the answers, you little cheater. How does a dancer multiply a number by itself? Don't be looking.
I don't know. No idea.
I have to wait for the answer. Miss Washington, I need the answer. I don't know it.
Lining up to go for two.
Takes a snap.
Big
up
guy
the
runs
middle.
it up the middle.
Did he?
They stopped him. He does not convert. What a great job there by the interior defensive line and the linebackers.
Keeps it at one score. Trenton Howard makes the tackle, and it was not 3 yards deep in the end zone. Jazz squares it.
Okay. Jazz squares it. Boom, boom.
I thought I see Eric Faulting's watching. I thought he had left, and then all of a sudden I noticed somebody standing over my shoulder, and it was Eric Faulting.
Well, that's because
when he said
apparently
he was
we got
watching,
in trouble.
yeah.
HR department was called in for this week. I don't know what we did last week during or after the game, but the HR department is standing right behind us.
I know. When he said he was watching, he literally meant he's standing over our shoulders and watching us. So I didn't, kind of caught me off guard there. Josh Dale picks it up at the 36-yard line. He missed one tackle. He spins. He gets down to the 50.
Nice hard run there by Tell. We haven't seen him in the backfield as much last year. Last year we saw him quite a bit in the backfield.
Yeah, and he was there a little bit this year, but he's like you said, he has been there very little this year. So Parkway first down from. Whose 50 is that? Is that Parkway's 50 or Huntington's 50?
That's Parkway's 50, brother.
Okay.
Shout out David Gallman tuning in. Tell you what, I see he supports a lot of these local athletes, Shreveport, Bossier, all the surrounding areas. Shout out to David Gallman for constantly supporting and helping these kids, and it's good stuff.
All right, let's get we need an answer right here. 11:44 to go in the second quarter. Parkway down 14-6. Farrington takes a snap. He hands it to, is that Mayo? Looks like Mayo right there. Mayo picks up about 6. No, they're going to move him back to the 45. Okay, yeah, picks up 5. Mayo around the left side for a gain of 5, brings up second down and 5. Mayo in the backfield still with Farrington. Same play again. He gets around the outside.
Get that corner, Mayo.
He's gone.
Cut up.
He's going to score. He's going to score. He's at the 15.
Sir.
He's at the 10. He's at the 5.
Because he threw up the deuces. Yeah.
Did he really? I thought he was pointing on who to block.
No, he threw up the deuces.
That is just, I hate to say this, people, but that is just dumb playing right there.
It's a great run.
Great run, but we will have nothing to show for it. They're going to give him the score, but it's going to back us up 15 on the kickoff. And then he just does. What is he doing?
He just got a second one?
Well, he's fixing to. He should have. He looked at the Huntington bench and gave them, I think he was telling them what time the homecoming dance started tomorrow night, but because he was showing them a dance. But
tell you what, we should be excited about that score.
Yes.
And just the penalty had us a little nervous about that. Good to know that the score counted for a 3-on-8 real estate touchdown.
Yeah. So, as soon as our producer here on the break, have to take a break here for just 1 second after this play. Penalty on the flag, offsides on Huntington is going to get us a little bit closer. Yeah. Parkway converts the 2-point conversion, ties the score 14-14 with 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nice run by Mayo But a little disappointed in the afterness of it, but
we'll take it. It's
we'll
a new
take
ball
it.
game.
That's right.
14-14. Panthers are catching a little mojo on offense. I tell you, I like what I've seen as far as running it outside, cutting it back up, ran it up the middle a little bit as well. But we keep doing that, I think we can tire out this Huntington defense.
Yes.
In the second half, that could be very favorable to us.
Christopher Davis says he needs a Sports Center music.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun. Now, I don't know if we can see it. I don't think y'all can see it on the TV screen, but here at Parkway Stadium, we have a bad moon horizon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, we do have the bad. That's actually a very beautiful moon tonight.
I was going to say beautiful, but I figured you'd make fun of me for calling it pretty or something. So
I probably would have.
I know you would have. I'm glad you said it first. But, yes, it is a very nice-looking moon. Which, by the way, I don't know if anybody saw the moon 2 days ago. It's about 7 o'clock on the way. I was on my way to go eat, and that's the biggest I've ever seen the moon. It was so big. Wednesday morning, it was huge.
Keith, just so you know, nobody else in the booth saw the moon 2 nights ago, and that's enough talk about the moon.
2 mornings ago, not 2 nights ago. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. I was on my way to my favorite breakfast place. Kicked out of bounds, so now the ball is going to come back. They're going to get the ball on their side of in our territory. So that penalty just keeps on giving. It's kind of like a gift that just keeps on giving. They're going to start off on our side.
Last week you were talking about the airline quarterback like any of us cared. Now you're talking about the moon. I'm over there thinking about mooning the airline quarterback. You're over there talking good about him. Just kidding. That was a joke.
Sounds like old people talks. Y'all see the moon. Man. Wow. We just got called. I guess I just got called old. For some reason, we're kicking the ball again. I don't know what happened. I guess the moon talk got them all flushed. I think the referees were looking at the moon, too, and they didn't blow the whistle to start the play. So we're going to get a mulligan on this, thank goodness.
Tell you what, Shreve's got a 14-7 lead over Desterham. That's a pretty interesting score.
Wow. My daughter's boyfriend went to Desterham.
Remember what I was saying about Ben Taylor?
Is that another thing that nobody cares about? And we kick it out of bounds again. Oh, caught it at the 40. He should have let that one go. Ball on the ground. Ball.
Panthers ball, baby.
I guess I can't see people stood up in front of me.
Panthers ball. That'd be number 20, Trenton Howard, who picks up the ball when they put it on the ground. That's what we needed to get this crowd a little excited, and both of these announcers a little excited.
That's right. Shane, that was not a smart play by the Huntington returner. All he has to do is just let that move out of the way. It goes out of bounds, and they get the ball 30 yards farther upfield. But I'm glad he took it. He tried to carry it upfield. He fumbles the ball. Parkway recovers it at the 50-yard line. Well, you can only see half the moon now. There's people who want to hear about the moon.
There we go.
Look, Miss Franklin said, I saw the moon Wednesday morning about 6:30, and you're correct. It was amazing. Boom.
Miss Franklin, I wish you wouldn't have condoned him talking about the moon. Let's go. Dudley runs up the middle.
Picks up one. Thank you. Well, thank you, Miss Franklin, for cheering him, helping me out there. See, look, Kyle wants to hear more about the moon.
But Danielle says no one cares about the moon.
She pays the bill, so I got to quit
Unless
talking about
the moon walk at the dance tomorrow night.
There we go. That's what I was talking about. Tomorrow being homecoming, we're talking about the moon walk.
We got 3 wide receivers stacked on top of each other here. Mayo going out to the right.
So we got empty backfield. Oh, there's a double pass here. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Bernie wide open.
Dallas finds Bernie. Gary Bernie to the 5.
And tackled at the 3.
How about the freshman throwing the ball there on the okey doke flea flicker?
Was that Locke?
That was Dallas Locke. the freshman sensation.
And Bernie's hurt after getting body slammed. That should have been an unsportsmanlike the way he threw him down like that. But I talked to Dallas Locke's dad yesterday morning or yesterday at lunch, and then again at the parade last night.
I tell you what, while they work on Gary Burney, I'll let everybody know a little fun fact about Gary Burney. He is currently ranked in the top 150
for his class?
For his class in basketball.
Oh, okay.
Not football, but in basketball.
That's pretty impressive.
Fun fact.
I hope he goes about 60 miles down the road.
I also heard a little rumor that one of the coaches got a call from LSU asking about Mr. Burney on the basketball court.
That's good.
You want him to go to Ruston?
I'd like for him to go to Ruston, yes, because I got seats really close down there. So
you do have good seats.
So I could watch.
Am I going to get invited to a game?
Yeah, anytime you want to go.
Are we going to talk about the moon?
We might talk about. That would be a touchdown.
Be a touchdown, but unfortunately, our screen
we didn't get to see it.
We couldn't see that because Wes was doing something.
He was talking about the moon, so we have no clue what happened. I don't even know if the people at home got to see it. So anyway, folks, that was the most impressive 3-yard run you'll ever see. You won't believe how great that was, but I can't tell you about it because you didn't see it.
And he took it to the house.
He took it to the house.
Now we're lining up to go for 2. They jump off sides.
And we're starting to see a little bit of fire from the Parkway. CJ a little fired up right there. So 10:08 to go in the second quarter. Parkway on top, 20-14. Huntington jumps offside. They split the difference. We'll be going for 2 from the 1.5-yard line.
Mr. Producer, are you going to be able to give us a replay after this kick so we can see that touchdown?
It'll be a replay of a black screen. CJ goes in for the 2-point conversion.
Sir.
Hey,
big boy football right there.
CJ got tackled 2 yards deep in the end zone. That was a heck of a tackle by that Huntington
That's
player.
right. Mom, Mary Procell Cheatham said, take it to the house.
That's right. So 10:08 to go in the second quarter. Parkway up 22-14. That's what we needed, folks. Like I said, we kind of
little wake-up call.
Yeah, you know what started this whole momentum? Talking about the moon. So you're welcome.
I got nothing.
You're welcome. I can't help it. We talked about the moon, and all of a sudden, boom, we're on top. Where are you looking at?
Mr. Primo says who scored, since nobody could see it. It was C.J. Dudley that scored up the middle on a 3-yard run that none of us got to see. Keith got to see it.
No, I did.
I'm looking at a computer monitor, and I did not get to see it.
All I see is a computer monitor from this angle, too. I didn't even know we had hiked the ball, to be honest with you.
Oh, they did a little stutter step there on the kickoff. And
did he touch it?
He did touch it.
After Huntington touches it, goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So Huntington will take over down 22-14. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. But yes, C.J. Dudley went off the left side, scored untouched, and then the 2-point conversion, Huntington jumped off sides. We moved it up half the distance, and C.J. went in for the 2-point conversion, puts Parkway up 22-14. All that started after a fumble recovery by Trenton Howard on the kickoff after our last score. So we scored 15 quick points. I guess they're saying Huntington did not touch it. They moved it out to the 35-yard line.
Hey, Keith, before this play, what does the moon do when it needs a haircut? Eclipse it. Huntington throws the ball outside.
Mayo comes in and makes a tackle after a pickup of 5. Danielle Marriott says, y'all are a hot mess. I missed 2 games and y'all fall apart. So. Second down and 5.
Let's make a stop again right here, D. Let's hit somebody hard.
And there you go, Shane.
There we go.
I think Prine got in there also. Prine came in and...
It's actually Colby Lee. Nate Kemp, Colby Lee, and Prine. It was 3 of them.
I don't know if that's considered a plethora or not, but there was 3 of them.
Hey, Keith, why
Yes.
is the moon a terrible gossip? It has too many phases.
I think it's faces. Too many faces. That wasn't. It really did say phases. I don't even understand. And Parkway. Oh, the ball's on the ground
Yes!
again. Colby Lee picks it up.
Colby Lee picks it up.
And the ball's back on the
Oh,
ground.
my goodness.
And then Huntington gets it back. So we got possession, lost possession. Now it'll be 1st and 10 for Huntington at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for Huntington. So after all that, we stop them. They fumble. Colby Lee picks it up. He runs down to the 20-yard line. We got a replay going. Watch this, folks. Have him stop. Ball comes loose. Colby Lee picks it up. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. And the ball's on the ground, and they get it back. Huntington
It was actually a great play by number 11. He stripped that ball.
Did you just congratulate the other team?
I did because it was a pretty good play.
So after all said and done, instead of being 4th down, Parkway gives Huntington a 1st down. So they'll start over 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. And I think originally we were supposed to start this whole kickoff at the 22, so the ball don't lie. Little sweep around the outside, and he picks up 10.
That's going to come back. Man,
Yeah, that's going to come. That's going backwards.
Hey, Keith.
Yes, sir.
Serious question here. No,
Okay.
No dad joke.
First of all, is there anything ever serious between me and you?
No.
Okay.
Have you been moonlighting as a play-by-play guy?
No.
Just wondering.
I did get in trouble the other day for mooning my wife.
This is not the show to talk about that sort of thing. It's homecoming night. Come on, Keith. Get it together.
Keith makes one moon joke and he gets in trouble.
Jamie Gallion says, "Happy Hoko, fellas." Yes, indeed, Jamie.
1st and 15. So spot foul backs him up 5, backs him up 10. So net loss of 5. 1st and 15. Huntington quarterback drops back. He throws one deep. Howard's he overthrew everybody. Trent Howard actually took 2 steps in and then realized, this ball is going a little farther, and he tries to retreat like a center fielder and couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, just to answer a question, Mr. Primo, you asked why is the clock running. So the actual game clock is not running, but the producer, we have a clock that he's got about 10 things he's doing over there, and sometimes he's got to push that. So, again, we are not professionals, but we are bringing you Sobo.live football. Friday Night Lights here from Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field. Thank you all for tuning in.
And in his defense, Shane, he also has to push a lot of buttons to keep you and I from getting in trouble. So it takes a lot over there for him. Huntington quarterback keeps it. He goes to, he is hit hard by Copenhaver and Prime. Copenhaver came in like a missile. Pickup of a 1 yard, bring up 3rd down and 14. Came in like a wrecking ball.
What?
Miley Cyrus.
What?
Don't act like you don't know. I rode with you the other day, and it was on your playlist in the truck. Act like it wasn't on there. You had ABBA on there.
Benton 19, Evangel 12. Like I'll change that subject.
Yeah, I would too if you're telling
Call this
everybody.
play, Keith.
Huntington throws one a little short screen pass, little inside screen pass, picks up about 10, bring up a 4th and 3. Josh Tell in on the tackle.
Hey, I don't know if you know this. I know you know this, but the fans, the people listening,
Okay.
I'm so excited about a concert that's coming Sunday night.
Yes, you
I've
are.
been waiting. I bought my ticket 6 months ago. Jelly Roll.
Jellyfish is showing up.
Jelly Roll.
Oh, Jelly Roll.
That's my dude, man.
Jelly Roll.
Don't make fun of Jelly Roll. I hit you with this Dr. Pepper bottle.
You know, I had a lot of Jelly Rolls in my time. That's why I'm as big as I am. So here's the punt. Oh, they fake it.
Fake punt, but we're home.
Good. Oh, he dropped the ball.
Butterfingers.
Man, that right there was about a perfect fake that you could see. It went to the punter. The punter flips it to a guy who's running. He stopped and hits the. I thought, okay, it's a forward pass. I thought there was an illegal forward pass involved in there. So all for naught anyway. Or they gonna get him for too many men downfield. I believe it was an illegal forward pass. Is an illegal man downfield? All right, we want to decline it. I don't even know why we're talking about this very long. We're going to decline this.
Decline it, and it's our ball.
Yes.
Is it better to have Butterfingers or Butterface?
I'll go with the Butterfingers. So, I don't even. Shane has been put in mute corner for 5 minutes. Shane's in the penalty box. Yes, you're right, Jennifer Menard. That was almost a beautiful play, but not for us. That play was really set up really nicely. That's something you get to run once or twice a year, and it worked. Everything worked just perfect for him, except for the guy dropped the ball. So we're having some discussion out there. The referees they're talking about where they're wanting to go eat after the game. I would recommend going to San Miguel. It's closed. It might be a little crowded, but they stay open late on Friday nights.
No. They all just saw the moon for the first time. They want to enjoy it together.
You know what happened, actually? The refs that are up here told them in that just then, hey, look at the moon, and that's what they were looking at. So you're right. Now they're showing Coy the moon. So after all that.
By the way, I spoke before my timeout. Was I still in the penalty box?
Yes, you were still in the penalty box. But
I'm not a rule follower. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever been a rule follower. Hey, someone actually said we're hilarious. They're going to listen to us more often.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jonathan Bott.
That's what.
We will send you the check in the mail.
So it was an illegal forward pass. Okay, I got it right the first time.
So what? Okay, here we go.
All that for CJ to get the ball up the middle, and he runs over somebody. Picks up 6 on the play, brings up a second down and 4.
Kyle, you were right.
CJ up the middle. See, the question there is, what offense does Parkway run under Coy? It's called up the middle. I don't know what the technical term of the offense is, but it's up the middle. A lot. I don't know what offense they run. I have a version of the spread. I really don't. I would assume a version of the spread, huh? 3rd down and 3. Bring in the big boys. CJ gets the ball. He's hit the line of scrimmage, and he barrels through, and he gets the first.
It's a grown man right there running the ball.
Yes. He scores. He gets the first down. Oh, you don't guys fix and say. You don't have to measure that. He got to the 20. That's all he needed to do.
Good stuff there. We got, you know what? That brings up a first down. It's a Lionheart moving first down. No one moves Sobo in North Louisiana like Lionheart moving.
Yes. You call them, you can hear them roar.
Farrington throws it.
That was actually a good drop.
Glad he didn't catch it. Oh, hey, that's a flag.
That was actually a good drop by Mayo, because that was going to be a loss of about 10. The pass, they tried to hit Mayo on a quick slant, but yeah.
Why does Danielle keep talking about crickets in the comments? I'm confused.
Are we not talking enough, Miss Marriott?
Danielle, do we need to talk more? Or do you see crickets and you need help? Because we will send someone. My wife is like 5 minutes away from the stadium. I will send her there.
CJ goes around the left side. He gets gets past the line of scrimmage, gets down to the 11-yard line, picks up about 9 on the play. Oh, my gosh, Danielle, I thought you and I were friends. Man, I thought you and I had a connection.
I'm just glad to know that she's not being attacked by crickets and we don't have to go check on her.
Yeah. Well, now I don't care if she's got crickets on her. Farrington takes the snap up the middle on the quarterback sneak. He gets the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. 4:58 to go in the second quarter. Parkway on top, 22-14.
You know, that brings up a good point. The crickets are really loud tonight because the moon is so bright.
There we go. Good job, Delaney. Was that Chase Delaney?
Yep.
Good job.
That was good.
Yes. Chell Washington, it was up the middle. Constructive criticism. That sounded like to me that was just flat out getting on me.
Coy having to do the ref's job for him, tell him to reset the play clock because it was down to 10 seconds. Shouldn't have started, so they've restarted it.
Big boy's in again. Man in motion. CJ takes the handoff, goes around the left side, picks up about 3. 2nd and goal from the
one good thing about
7-yard line.
Our offense tonight, we're chewing up quite a bit of the clock.
Yes.
Keeping our defense a little fresh, which is good stuff.
Yeah, we've kind of slowed them down a little bit on their last couple of drives, which in turn has helped us to let our defense get a little bit of a rest, even though most of our defense is out there on playing right now on offense. Uh-oh, fumble on the snap. Got a penalty flag also. It's going to be a false start on us. I don't know what was that call right there. Look, he had a push-up on it. He had to. Not real sure what the referee was calling there.
Do you see Eric Newman's comment? We were at dinner last night at San Miguel, and there was a cat walking around. I don't really enjoy my dinner with a cat roaming around, and everybody else was excited that this cat was walking around while we were eating dinner. Eric asked me if I like kitty cats or crickets.
The cat kept trying to get in your hair. That's what he was going for. He was walking along we were eating outside, and he was crawling across the railing like a little stealth mode, and I was waiting for him to jump on top of Shane's head, kind of like the squirrel in Christmas Vacation when he gets on the back of the mom. And that's what it looked like the cat was fixing to do to you. So anyway, we had a false start on the play right there. Brings up a 2nd and goal from the 12-yard line. Coy calls a timeout. He wanted to look at the moon, so he called a timeout so he could get a good view of it.
I tell you, Coach Guess, I agree with you. He said CJ must be made of steel, carrying it every play. I said this earlier, 80 carries over the last 2 games, and he's probably got another 18 already tonight. There's good and bad to that, right? You love having a durable back, but the more times you run him like that, the more risk that we take. I'd like to see him carried about 25 times a game. Maybe Mayo carried another 15.
Yeah. You know, it kind of reminds me of several years ago when Justin Rogers got hurt and Terrace Marshall got hurt, and E.J. Williams was the offense. He pretty much did the Wildcat on every play, and I bet E.J. probably carried the ball 40 times a game. Every time that was the offense for that year. He just.
Hey, speaking of dinner last night, and Eric Newman bringing up the cat that was trying to attack me from behind, and y'all all thought it was just this cute little cat. Did you know that Chris Smith walked out on his bill?
Yes, we do know that. We know. We all know that because we were still sitting there, and they came over and said, hey, where'd the guy go that was supposed to be paying? And we were like, we don't know, but make sure he got.
Oh, yeah, Mayo. Mayo cuts it up. Mayo.
Down to, I think, the 1. I can't see. Maybe the 2. Mayo went around the left tackle. 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. But, yeah, he threw you like a $1 bill and just walked out.
Like he had enough money for his meal, but I think he forgot that he might have had one of those San Miguel margaritas.
Oh, yeah, well, a beverage.
And wouldn't quite cover it. So guess who had to take care of it?
Matter of fact, I know who took care of it. And I want to thank you for taking care of my meal last night. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, brother.
Chris wasn't even on the headphones. He didn't even get to hear the story.
No, he didn't get to hear us talking about
how you walked out on the bill last night. Yeah, your bill was 47. You gave us 20, and yours was 47. I don't know what math he has right there, but it doesn't add up. 20 minus 47 is not 0. That's what they were doing at the cash register last time we went up to pay Chris's bill. That's all we heard was ding, 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 ding. Thought I was at Price is Right or something, and they were game show going on.
I feel like we need a timeout sponsor. We don't have any timeout sponsor, so I'm going to give a shout-out to the defensive stop sponsor, Burkhardt Insurance Agency, Chase and CB Burkhardt. Go see Chase and CB if you need any insurance.
That's a good one right there, Jennifer Menard. That is a good one.
He's learning from them folks.
CJ goes around the left side. He gets in the end zone for the
touchdown Panthers. That's what I'm talking about. That looked like a 318 real estate touchdown.
Yes, he took it from the garage to the kitchen for the touchdown. Parkway on top, 28-14, 3:37 to go in the first half. Hey, Shane, I think the coaches sitting next to us probably get aggravated with us.
They probably do.
Because we get a little loud and sometimes.
You know what I think? They'll be all right. They will be all right.
CJ with the quarter.
Oh, little okey doke.
Whoa.
With the little Philly special.
CJ says, I can do more than just run.
CJ throws it to Gavin Farrington. Gavin Farrington
for the 2-point conversion.
His first varsity touchdown pass.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Has he run one in this year? I know he's thrown one. He's caught one. Has he run one yet?
I don't think he ran one in yet.
Okay, we need to get him one running in. So,
and my mama, Mary Procell Cheatham, said he's taking it to the house.
Oh, former Parkway player, Mr. Ashton Jackson.
Ashton, all about that Action Jackson. Welcome.
That was a pretty little play right there.
I tell you what, I miss watching Ashton Jackson play.
Yeah. Jackson, I'll ask him, I can't remember. Ashton Jackson, did you start all 4 years or 3 out of 4 years? See if he answers us back.
Right here on the kickoff sponsor, Danielle Marriott wants to kick off your home buying journey. Visit mortgagewithmarriott.com or call 318-510-8966.
Oh, it definitely hit him that time.
He touched it that time. Oh, they fumbled it again. They cover it up.
That bounced off every Raider on the team, and
there's an Aggie joke there somewhere.
yes.
I give a shout out to Sharon and Byron Hines. They said, great job, Parkway. Sharon and Byron, how excited are y'all to go watch Michaela Williams play here at Brookshire's Grocery Arena in December?
Well, first, before they answer that, I would just let Sharon and Byron know they're two of my favorite people.
They're good folks.
Yes, they're good pickleball players, and they always say hi to me at the gym. So,
but they're going to the basketball game with me.
Oh, with what? Whoa! Where was my invite? I didn't get an invite to go to the basketball game with you.
It's in the mail, bro. It's in the mail.
Well, you know how the postal service works these days. I'll never get that. So 3 out of 4. All right, thanks, Ashton Jackson.
I agree with Shell Washington. She said they must have some butter gloves.
Yes.
Butterfingers, butter gloves, butterface.
Put the ball on the ground. Huntington takes snap. Oh! Who was that broke that up?
I believe that was Mayo. No, it wasn't Mayo.
No.
Number 10.
Crowder.
Chase Crowder.
Chase Crowder got there right when the ball got there, and he separated that running back from the ball. I don't know if we've been on the broadcast cam at all tonight, but
that's okay. Remember, we have faces that are made for radio, brother.
Yes, matter of fact, I've heard that several times this week.
Action Jackson says they got a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock, homecoming at ETBU. Good luck to you, Ashton. About that Action Jackson.
Huntington throws it, picks up the first down, gains of about 13. We just kind of sat there and looked at him catch that ball and then said, you know what, we might want to tackle him. And then Josh Tell comes in and makes the tackle. But we just kind of, I think, got lost in la-la land there for a split second.
Have you ever been to La La Land?
No, and I've never seen the movie either. Actually, I have been to La La Land. I went last year.
Really?
Yeah, remember I took my daughter to go see Tay-Tay.
You did, yeah. You took her to see Taylor Swift. Update, Benton 26, Evangel 19. Benton coming out of nowhere.
Huntington's quarterback keeps the ball, picks up 10. Little quarterback keeper goes around the left side, picks up 10, moves the ball down to the 43-ish. Josh Tell in on the tackle. They're going to put him at the 42-yard line. First and 10 on the 42. 2:35 to go in the first half. Parkway on top, 30-14.
I forgot you went to see Taylor Swift. Can you give me your man card?
I didn't go see her. I just took my daughters to go to the concert. I didn't go to see her. Once again, there's only one of us up here in this booth who's got Taylor Swift on their playlist, and his name starts with an S.
Feeling 22.
You actually know the words to one of her songs? Wow. I can't tell you one song that Taylor Swift sings.
Huntington snaps the ball.
Oh, he quarterback
runs it up the middle again. They've seen something that says, hey,
yeah,
they're clearing out, and they're running up the middle.
He took the little 2 steps back, a little delayed. Quarterback keeper picks up 8 on the play. Chase Crowder pushes him out of bounds in Parkway territory.
Ms. Hines, he is a Swiftie. he flew out to L.A. to see Taylor Swift. I'm going to see Jelly Roll Sunday. He went out to L.A. to see Swiftie.
Yep. I didn't go see Swiftie, though.
Oh.
He just throws that one up for grabs. That's got to be
nobody home.
That's got to be an intentional grounding. There was nobody within 400 yards of that. Oh, he wasn't outside the pocket. There ain't no way.
That was a bad call.
That was a terrible call. 3rd down and 2. He literally threw that ball in the stands, and they said he was trying to hit, I guess, one of the
huge play right here with 2:27 to play in the second quarter. We can get a stop here. We get the ball to come out after the half as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. Watch the run up the middle right here.
Probably going to have to put a spy on the quarterback. Maybe that's what we'll see from Brady Prine here.
And he fakes and he throws the exact same play he threw a while ago. He was like, hey, they didn't call it on the first time. I'll do it again and see if we can call it a second time. And still no intentional grounding.
All right, Keith, how many dance teachers does it take to change a light bulb? 5, 6, 7, 8.
That was good. I like how you did the spirit fingers with it while you were doing that. That was really impressive. I couldn't believe you stood up and actually danced. 4th down, high snap. We get him in the backfield, and he will not get the first down. He's short.
Got him, Coach.
Brady Prine comes in, puts the stop on, turnover on downs with 2:11 to go in the first half. Parkway will get the ball back for the 3rd time on the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you, that's probably going to be the play of the game right there. I believe the Panthers can go down and score here.
Yeah.
36-38 to 14, and then we get the ball again. It could be that could be a very big pivotal play in opening up this game.
Miss Menard said the moon must be blind. I don't know what happened to the moon. It disappeared.
Let's go, Panthers. Feeling good about this.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 10 seconds here to play in the half. We got the ball at the 50-yard line. We were being in field goal range last year.
Farrington takes the snap. He hands it to Mayo. Mayo goes off the left side.
He just kind of good block.
Just takes his time and goes out of bounds, stops the clock after a pickup of about 8, 9. We'll give him 9. He gets down to the 41-yard line, stops the clock, 2:04 to go in the first half. I don't think Mayo ever looked like he was running on that one. He just kind of walked over there, and he was still faster than everybody else out there.
He is very fast. And if you have not listened to our broadcast before, I'll say it again. He will end up being a 5-time All-District player. He played in 8th grade at Green Oaks and has been all district at Parkway ever since. This is his senior year. 5 years. That's impressive. I don't know how many people.
He went off left tackle just then or actually off the left guard, picked up about 6 for the first down, got us down to the 37-yard line.
Kind of agree. Shell Washington said stop it at .01, like airline stopped it at .2 seconds.
I don't know how they stopped it last week at .2.
I know how they stopped it. They played poker in the jungle with the cheetahs.
The cheetahs. Farrington drops back. He's got Bernie.
Go ahead, Bernie.
Oh, just a little too far for Bernie. I thought we were fixing to have a weekend at Bernie's, but nope.
Like some Gary Bernie. Been wanting around him. I know I probably said this, sound like a broken record, but been watching that kid play since he was 5 years old, and he's a competitor.
Danielle, he was committed to the school down the street, and he has decommitted from that school, so I'm not sure where if he's committed anywhere right now, but he was committed to Louisiana Tech.
Shell, I'm doing the Bernie right now in the booth.
Yeah, and he's about to knock me out with his arms flopping around up here. Mayo goes to the right side. He outruns he is brought down.
Horse collar.
That's got to be a horse collar. Man, that's a good way to get him hurt right there. That guy grabbed him in the horse collar and just did the old hip drop that they outlawed in the NFL. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 12.
Wow.
Oh, come on. I can't believe that was just said.
Danielle is giving you the business
She is
tonight.
giving me the business tonight. The business? Wow. Here I was talking good about Danielle last week when she was out there.
Throw that. Oh, thought he was going to throw that to Dallas, number 84.
He tried. I think he couldn't get it. He had somebody in the backfield with him. He couldn't step into it like he wanted to. So 4th down, I would say we just run the ball right here, Shane.
47 seconds to play.
I definitely don't want to punt it. So 47 seconds to go in the first half. Parkway on top, 30-14. Parkway uses their final timeout of the half. Huntington still has 1 timeout. And I'm going ahead and let y'all know right now, for halftime, we showing the home. I'm assuming we're showing the homecoming presentation.
Yes, we will have an extended halftime coverage as the homecoming court will be presented here this evening. So you will have an extended break from Keith and I as we allow y'all to enjoy the homecoming festivities. And I'll give you a reminder again, tomorrow, homecoming festivities, 10 a.m. Parkway alumni game, the first annual Ronnie Coker alumni game at Ronnie Coker Field, 10 a.m. Stop by, support those folks, and then at 1 o'clock, the 2nd annual alumni basketball game. I'm retired from it. I'm not playing this year. Played last year, but I'm too old for that. But I'm going to go out and support them. So come out, watch a home run derby tomorrow morning, and then 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then after that, Hunter and his girlfriend are going to homecoming, so I got to go help them be ready and get ready.
Farrington drops back. He throws it, and nobody. Dallas Locke went one direction, and Farrington's pass went the other direction.
A little miscommunication there. I believe the freshman receiver, was either in the wrong spot or Mayo was in the wrong spot. Yeah, Eric T. Newman says my insurance waiver was denied. I tell you, I got out there last year. I hit like 8 3-pointers. All these kids that I didn't know much younger than me, they were in pregame. And they were like, oh, man, we're going to throw you the rock. I'm like, bet. I ran down the court twice. On the second time, blocked somebody out, jumped, and I thought my knee had fallen off.
Yes.
I thought I had died.
And then you went and sat on the bench and had an oxygen tank attached to the rest of the game.
No.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you.
What did I do after I heard it?
You did make a good pass.
And what else did I do? Scored.
That's right. You did get a score. But you made a incomplete pass by Huntington.
36.
So, yes, you did.
Seconds left.
To me, the most impressive play you had on that was when you were on the fast break, the behind-the-back pass, got the assist on layup for I don't remember who got
Hey,
it.
our buddy Larry Taylor from Taylor's Barbershop.
Hey,
He said that's how Pistol Pete died. Well, hey, you ain't got to worry about it. I retired last year, so.
he died in playing in the Parkway alumni basketball game.
He did.
Wow. You know, if you need to get your hair cut, Larry Taylor's the one to do it.
Taylor's Barbershop shop right at the corner of Rossi Lee and Barksdale on Lily, I believe.
Yes, speaking of once about not getting letting someone know when they were on last week, that was another one who got on to us for not calling them out last week. So
I agree. Kent Faulting said your team also still won, Shane. We did. We got the dub.
Did y'all?
We got the dub.
I don't remember if y'all won or not. We were.
You don't trust me? I'm telling you we won. Would I just lie?
I was there.
To all these people.
I was there. I just didn't remember.
Go back to watching the moon.
Because I remember at that point they were trying to decide if they were taking you to the emergency room or not. And there's no moon out there. I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared. So 3rd down and 10 with 33 seconds to go. Huntington drops back for a pass. Oh, he's running for his life. He's like, blow the whistle, please. Oh, broken up.
Nice hit there by number 26. That's Peyton Rayner on the breakup of that pass there, laying the wood. Now he's telling them about it. He said, you want to go to homecoming tomorrow night? We can dance, baby. We can dance. Still telling them about it.
He's still telling them. So, yes, breakup. That was a breakup. Somebody got broke up on homecoming by Peyton Rayner. Brings up 4th down, 24.8 seconds to go. Huntington will punt the ball.
Who we got back?
Copenhagen. No, nobody's back there. Where'd he go? He was back there, and he just disappeared. He's probably wherever the moon went. Ball goes straight up. Everybody needs to back up. And Huntington's just going to let it roll backwards. Clock never moved. 24.8 seconds to go.
It's called a little home cooking.
Yeah, but they don't even work for us. Those are official referees.
I have to agree with Cindy Baswell. She says Parkway is getting after it tonight. Great first half after a rough first 7 or 8 minutes of the quarter. The first quarter was looking pretty rough.
And I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I'm really the reason why we've turned this game around.
Really?
Yes.
Because you started talking about the moon?
I started talking about the moon. I said we have a bad moon horizon, and from that point on, we have scored 30 points. So it was all because of me. So you're welcome.
I do have to give a shout out. One of our sponsors is right behind us in the booth.
You better say
Lionheart
something.
Moving is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need to move anywhere, North or West Louisiana, if you want to move to England, they'll get you there.
Mayo comes around the left side, goes out of bounds after a pickup of 7. Somebody got some nachos right there. Didn't bother offering us any of it at all. You know, they just stick the nachos right in our face right here, and then they don't even give us any. So 2nd down and 7 from the
What are we going to do here, Keith?
45-yard line.
I think we look for Gary Burney on man-to-man coverage.
I bet we snapped the ball.
That took a lot of effort.
Yeah, I would like to see Bernie. Bernie's one-on-one out top.
We're looking at the crowd again.
And Mayo takes the
Mayo
ball around the
goes
left. He
left.
got his blockers in front of him. Oh, he wanted to go down in bounds. I wonder why he didn't want to stop the clock. I guess they just wanted to go ahead and run it out.
He's the first down, so they're supposed to stop the clock, right? So they reset it. Coy's giving them the business. He's talking about, y'all asked me to chaperone the dance tomorrow night. I don't have time to chaperone the dance. I've got to watch film. Let me watch film.
Coy is definitely talking to him about the dance tomorrow night because, I mean, the way they're moving their hands and going back and forth, there was a lot of talk there. We should have time for one more play. If that was what we were trying to do, I'm not sure why Mayo just didn't run out of bounds. I thought we were trying to just let the clock run because Mayo went down in the field of play.
I'm not sure why he did that either. I thought he would run out of bounds, stop the clock.
There was nobody around him. He could have just stepped out of bounds, but... Eric Faulting says, throwing their hands in the air like the refs just don't care. Now they've got it back up to 40 seconds. We didn't have 40 seconds to go when we got the ball. 4 seconds to go in the first half. Now, all that for us just to nil the ball?
Wow.
I'm really confused here. Why didn't we just let it?
Barrington downs the football.
He downed it to stop it.
Oh, he spiked it.
Yep.
I didn't even see him spike it.
I like that referee up here saying 1 second to be left on the clock. Got time for a little Hail Mary, a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, and we got a penalty on Huntington.
That's what I'm talking about. 5 yards.
So here we are with 1 second to go in the, Chell Washington, a while ago, you said you were hoping we get down to 0.1. Well, we got it to 1.0. We got it close. And, we're going to attempt a field goal here.
Yeah, 57-yard field goal attempt for Sean Jackson. AB, you still watching?
That must be what they were trying to do. They were just trying to see if they could get a little field goal in there.
57-yard field goal attempt.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, now they're marking it off some more. But they just
Okay.
So now they just keep going forward.
That 15 yards?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing now at this point. I think the guy's out there practicing his dance steps. He's just walking all over the field.
Now it'll be a 47-yard field goal.
Yeah. Now.
That's what I'm talking about. Stephanie Peters says it's about time they gave us a second. Now she says Jackson has this. I like it. 47-yarder to send us into half.
Speaking of seconds, last night whenever Chris called for a shotgun, he did not get a second on that, and he got stuck in the middle.
He did get stuck in the middle of the Boss Hog ride in the parade last night.
He called shotgun, but nobody gave him a second
It
on
was
that.
our second year of the Boss Hog ride. Next year we got something new and different.
Next year we have something new coming, so be waiting. Next year, something new coming from the Sobo Mafia production of Homecoming Parade 2025. Got people waiting a whole year for it now.
I don't think they care.
They might. You never know. So Sean Jackson coming in to attempt a 47-yard field goal attempt. Huntington's coach is still on the field.
This is actually a big kick. This would be make it a 3-possession game if he hits this. Right now it's a 2-possession game.
I think we held Huntington scoreless in the second quarter.
We did. Rough start to the first quarter, first few minutes of the first quarter, but since then the Panthers have been on fire.
Yes. So here we go.
Let's see.
It's been a long time for this 1 second right here. Jackson gets the snap. The kick is up, and it is. Oh, it's up there, and it just barely misses. It was close. It was. I think the wind knocked it down right there at the end.
That cold front that's been coming through.
Yes. It was there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for the first half here at Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field. The Parkway Panthers head into the locker room with a 30-14 lead over the Huntington Raiders. Enjoy the halftime show. Enjoy the band. Enjoy the homecoming maids. We'll be back for the second half of football here in probably about 30 minutes.
Yes. Y'all come back and see us.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, there's a white Honda Accord that is parked in front of the buses. Again, a white Honda Accord, license plate 546GUI. If that is you, you need to move your car immediately before it gets towed. Alright, now if you would please direct your attention to the 50-yard line for the presentation of the homecoming chorus. First, we have senior maid Riley Odom. Riley is the daughter of Jennifer Odom and David Diggs. She is being escorted tonight by her godfather, Scott Boswell. Her school activities include being a member of PHS yearbook staff and student council. Her community activities include being a part of the Green SU program and the Sea Club. She plans on furthering her education at Louisiana Tech University to major in nursing and become a psychiatric nurse. After high school, she also plans to major in business studies and soon become an evangelist because everyone needs Jesus. Her favorite part of being a Parkway Panther is getting to experience a family-like school after being at a divided school and getting to see Miss Simpson every day. Senior maid Riley Odom. Senior maid Bailey Hale. Bailey is the daughter of Brittany alums and Chris Higginbottom. Bailey is being escorted tonight by her stepdad, Chris. Her school activities include being a 4-year varsity cheerleader while serving her last year as captain, NHS member, senior class secretary for student council, and Beta Club member. Her community activities include donating to the Purple Heart Service Foundation and volunteering at the local community center. Her awards and accolades consist of being chosen to be the layout editor for the Parkway yearbook staff, chosen as a Universal Cheer Association All-American, and also received an invitation to join the UCA cheer staff after high school. After high school, she plans to get her bachelor's degree in kinesiology with hopes to obtain her doctorate in physical therapy. To fulfill her dreams, she would like to make a difference to the lives of children with physical impairments. Her favorite part of being a Parkway Panther is having the honor to use the elevator every year of high school, thanks to her amazing ankles. Senior maid Bailey Hale.
April.
Senior maid Addison White. Addison is the daughter of Damon and Nicole White. She is being escorted tonight by her uncle Brandon Johnson. Her school activities include being a 4-year varsity cheerleader while serving her last year as captain, a 3-year member of the PHS yearbook staff where she now serves as social media manager, a member of the Beta Club and NHS. Her community activities include being a part of the team board and constantly fundraising for her favorite charity, Living Together Foundation. Her awards and accolades consist of being a recipient of the Honesty and Integrity Award, the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Award, the Girls State Outstanding Citizen Award, and the 2023-2024 Spirit of Parkway Award. After high school, she plans to attend LSU and hopes to one day become a lawyer. Her favorite part about being a Parkway Panther is the special connection she has with teachers, staff, and education. Senior maid Addison White. Senior maid Olivia Reed. Olivia is the daughter of Richard and Tina Reed. She is being escorted tonight by her dad, Richard. Her school activities include varsity cheer, street lighting, red dress, and festivities and worship at Bowman Baptist, also involved in taking care of teenagers. Her awards and accolades include the biggest sport award at Pregame, the Beauty But a Beast Award for cheer, and top 10 at Pregame. Her after high school plans include joining the league and taking university to earn a master's in speech and language psychology to become a speech pathologist. Her favorite thing about being a Parkway Panther is that there's never a dull moment in life because Parkway gives us the opportunities to get involved in the whole family. Senior May for WWE. Senior maid, Mia Cardell. Mia is the daughter of Stephen Cardell, Heather Cardell, and Willie Hamlin. She is being escorted tonight by her mom, Heather. Her school activities include varsity volleyball, National Ladies Club, Red Jackets, and Student Council. Her awards and accolades include being voted MVP of the volleyball team and being voted winner of Clover of NHS. Her academic plans consist of furthering her education at the University of Arkansas and studying biochemistry. She then enrolled in medical school and became a cardiothoracic surgeon. Her favorite part of being a Parkway Panther is spending all of the year on the volleyball team, allowing her to connect with so many people and making lifelong friends. Senior maid, Mia Cardell. Senior maid, Abby Ogden. Abby is the daughter of Heather and Scott Ogden. She is being escorted tonight by her dad. Her school activities include being a part of Red Jackets, Student Council, varsity cheer, and beta. Her community activities include being very involved with her church. Her awards and accolades consist of being awarded the worst driver of her class at Ranger. After high school, her plans are to attend cosmetology school for hair and take online classes to get a business degree. Her favorite thing about being a Parkway Panther is all the different opportunities you have to be involved with the best people and the best teachers. Senior maid, Abby Ogden. Senior maid, Audrey Haugen. Audrey is the daughter of Molly and Daniel Haugen. She is being escorted tonight by her dad. Her school activities include being the captain of Black Cat Review, a member of cross country, and Red Jacket. Her community activities include teaching at her dance studio. She has been at for 3 years and volunteering at church. Her awards and accolades include Best Hair at her class reunion, UDA Association All-American Dancer, and many awards and scholarships from dance competitions around the country. After high school, she wants to go to school to major in food and dietitian to one day become a dietitian. Her favorite part of being a Parkway Panther is all the opportunities it has given her inside and outside of school. Senior maid, Audrey Haugen. Senior maid, Caitlin Johnson. Caitlin is the daughter of Sharika Fisher. She is being escorted tonight by her brother, Trey Fisher. Her school activities include volleyball, track, and basketball. Her community activities include giving out canned goods to shelters. Her awards and accolades consist of volleyball MVP for 2 years and 2-time All-District team. After high school, she plans to either become a real estate agent or a counselor. Her favorite part about being a Parkway Panther is being at pep rallies, battle of the classes, and other fun get-togethers. Senior maid, Caitlin Johnson. Senior maid, Taylor Bako. Taylor is the daughter of Melissa and Kyle Baker. She is being escorted tonight by her dad, Kyle. Her school activities include the Parkway fishing team, the wrestling team, and NHS. Her awards and accolades consist of the 2022 High School State Fishing Champion, two-time runner-up with the top all-girl fishing team at Nationals, resulting in 2 scholarships to Kentucky Christian University, and voted Life of the Party at her class reunion. After high school, she aspires to attend ULM and pursue a degree in pharmacy. Her favorite thing about being a Parkway Panther is going to the football games and leading the student section alongside her classmates. Senior maid, Taylor Bako. Senior maid, Camille Wadkey. Camille is the daughter of David and Sandy Wadkey. She is being escorted tonight by her dad. Her school activities include being the National Honor Society president, National Beta Club treasurer, and student council class parliamentarian. Her community activities include being a juror for Bossier City Teen Court. Her awards and accolades consist of being an Honesty and Integrity Award finalist, leading as Girl State Delegate, and being a DUI graduate. Her after-high school plans are to major in biology at Louisiana Tech and pursue a career as a dermatologist. Her favorite part about being a Panther is having constant support system around her. Senior maid, Camille Wadkey. Senior maid, Bianca Capelli. Bianca is the daughter of Arlene and Philip Capelli. She is being escorted tonight by her dad. Her school activities include being a member of the Pride of Panther Lane Color Guard, Houston State Secretary, Red Jackets, and Youth and Government Vice President. Her awards and accolades consist of AP Scholar with Distinction Award, first place winner in Bossier Arts Council, and first place in Cougar Classic Speech and Debate Summit. After high school, she plans to study English and psychology at Seminary for the University of Texas at Austin. Her favorite thing about being a Parkway Panther is all the little moments these past 4 years she's experienced is forever changed. Senior maid, Bianca Capelli.
I'm not in charge of anything.
Senior maid, Baylor Begg. Baylor is the daughter of Emmett and Lindsay Begg. She is being escorted tonight by her dad. Her school activities include PHS Yearbook, Student Council, National Honor Society, and Beta Club. Her community activities consist of babysitting and volunteering at her church. Her awards include being named Editor-in-Chief for the yearbook. After high school, she plans to go to the University of Texas at Austin and become a pediatric travel nurse so she can see all of God's creation while serving others. Her favorite part of being a Parkway Panther is being at school with her dad, who is her best friend, and creating lifelong memories and friendships. Senior maid, Baylor Begg. Jamboree Queen, Kinley Ellis. Kinley is the daughter of Amanda and Tad Henderson. She is being escorted tonight by her stepdad, Tad Henderson. Her school activities include being on the varsity cheerleading, National Honor Society, Senior Class President, and Red Jacket. Her community activities consist of her being the Beta Club Secretary. Her awards consist of being voted Most Spirited Freshman Sophomore and Junior year, Best Smile at Reading, and Cousin for Louisiana Girls State, and maintains a 4.0 or higher her whole life. After high school, she plans to go to Louisiana Tech to continue cheering. She wants to major in biology and hopes to become a future orthodontist. Her favorite part about being a Parkway Panther is being able to go to school every day surrounded by best friends and creating bonds that will last a lifetime. Jamboree Queen, Kinley Ellis. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Her school activities include SBA, State Club, NSS, and band and percussion. to love to start a family and have a house with a large plot of land. Her favorite thing about being a Parkway Panther is all the friends she's made and the kindness of the staff. Band sweetheart, Faith Shank. Football sweetheart, Kennedy Lee. Kennedy is the daughter of Tracy and Sarah Lee. She is being escorted tonight by her dad. Her school activities include being the varsity soccer captain, red jacket, NHS, and a brother SPA. Her community activities include being the Hope House Homeless Shelter volunteer. Her awards consist of all districts, all pairs, all region track, and field first team all district varsity defender, varsity defensive MVP, and national leadership summit. After high school, she plans to attend LHSAA and major in pre-med and become an OBGYN. Her favorite part of being a Parkway Panther is spreading God's word and positivity alongside her best friends and making memories with her brother and sister. Football sweetheart, Kennedy Lee. ROT sweetheart, Isabel Todd. Isabel is the daughter of Katie Todd and Wendy Jordan. She is being escorted tonight by her mom, Katie. Her school activities include being in junior ROTC and varsity. Her awards and accolades include being awarded the Desire Award in the junior ROTC program. After high school, she plans to join the U.S. Air Force and hopefully be part of their security forces. Her favorite part of being a Parkway Panther is that she loves the Parkway staff. The teachers genuinely want what is best for the students. And of course, she loves Parkway. The Parkway Junior ROTC program. ROTC sweetheart, Isabel Todd. We have homecoming king, Preston Allen. Preston is the son of Nikita Allen. He is being escorted tonight by his mom. His school activities include being a one-year member in the Big Red Buffalo Band, a 1 year in the Proud and 2 years in the Proud Pennsylvania Club. His community activities consist of being able to play in a local dance team as an advocate for family unity and women empowerment, called So Well. His awards include being the 2024-2025 Color Guard Captain and Parkway's Black History Program coordinator. After high school, he plans consists of going to Northwestern State and attending a bachelor's degree in science and nursing. His favorite thing about being a Parkway Panther is Friday night lights with some homecoming king, Preston Allen. Homecoming queen, Ella Wilson. She is the daughter of Huntington Wilson. She is being escorted tonight by her dad. Her school activities include being a member of varsity cheer, student council, cross country, SPA, red jacket, NHS, National Thespian Society, and Davis. Her community activities include working with Castle Party at Cinderella's Little Girls birthday parties, and she also leads in the youth worship band with her best friend at South Georgia Baptist. Her awards consist of being a 2024 Louisiana Girl State Delegate, All-American Cheerleader for UCA, and voted most dedicated her junior year, and voted most likely to win the lottery ticket but lose it at her class league. After high school, she plans to major in pre-med and become a surgeon like her dad. Her favorite thing about being a Parkway Panther is all of the opportunities it has to offer. Homecoming Queen, Ella Wilson. Please give it up one more time for your 2024 Parkway Homecoming Court.
She was turned and looking at her ball.
This microphone.
Panther fans, tomorrow, Saturday, October 19th, we will have our first annual or inaugural Ronnie Coker alumni baseball game starting at 10 a.m. If any alumni has not signed up, it's not too late. You can sign up at the gate, $25 to play, $25 for a t-shirt. Bring your family and friends and have a great day at the baseball field. Parkway inaugural Ronnie Coker alumni game. Panthers deferred at the coin toss at the beginning of the game and will receive to begin the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the halftime show, and we are back for the second half of football here for Friday Night Lights at Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field. And after a great halftime, great band performance, homecoming court, we are now ready to kick off the third quarter of tonight's game. Huntington kicks the ball and kick it deep. Caught at the 10.
Mayo gets out to the 31-yard line.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Keith.
Well, I was out there discussing things with the crowd.
Man of the people?
Man of the people. Now my heart's beating like 400 miles an hour because I just ran up the steps. I thought they had to warm up a little
I saw
bit.
you walking up the steps. I didn't see you running.
Hey, walking, running, what difference does it make? My heart's beating really fast. Ooh.
Panthers deferred, so they got the ball here to start the second half. Would love to see us drive the ball down the field and take a 3-score lead.
Right off the bat, just go ahead and put the, I don't want to say dagger. It's not a good word to use. So, pitch to number 10, Crowder. Crowder goes off the left side. He picks up maybe 3.5. They're going to give him 4. So
I agree with Miss Anita Williams. She says, let's win this game, Panthers. Let's just come out here, put it on them for 2 more quarters, go to the house, let these folks enjoy homecoming weekend, and get this victory. Crowder takes the ball.
Oh, Crowder's got a little bit of it. He's around the outside. Crowder goes. He's at the 30. Oh, and he's run down from behind. He had one guy, and the guy runs him down from behind. Crowder hit that corner pretty quick.
Yes, he did. great run by number 10, Chase Crowder.
We haven't seen him run the ball too much this year. So it makes me wonder, where's Mayo at? Because he is not. Did he get hurt on the kickoff?
I'm not sure.
Crowder takes Crowder takes the handoff. Crowder takes handoff again and goes for maybe one. Chain gang hadn't even made it down there yet.
Shout out to the chain gang since you brought them up. They have a very thankful job that they do every Friday night here at Preston Crownover Stadium.
Yeah. Probably don't get enough credit for what they do out there.
Thankless.
All right, who are you talking to, Shane? CJ goes off the left side, picks up about 5, maybe 4.
Plus 1.
Plus 1. Shane was telling me I'm number 1. 3rd down and 6 coming up from the Parkway, from the Huntington 20-yard line. And they're going to jump off sides.
Got him.
Nope. It's going to be on us.
Is it?
False start.
Yep, false start.
Going to back us up. So we'll bring up a 3rd and 11 coming up. We get the big boys coming out, and we're going to bring back the speedsters in. Mayo's back in the game now, Shane.
Good to see that. Glad to see that he's not injured.
Back out again. He does have some tape on his calf, though. Barrington hands it to Crowder. Crowder goes off to the right, is tackled after a pickup of 1, brings up a 4th down and no gain. So 4th and 11 still.
Keith, while we're waiting on this next play.
Okay.
What do you call a ballet dancer who can shoot threes on the basketball court?
Shane Cheatham?
A ballerina.
A ballerina.
Got him.
Got him. Fake handoff. Throws it over there to Bernie in the end zone. Bernie makes the catch for the
indeed.
touchdown.
Gary G Money. Bernie with the catch. Looking like Terrace Marshall with the double 8s on his chest.
Yes.
He took it to the house.
He took it to the Farrington with a beautiful throw to the corner of the end zone. And it was a beautiful pitch and catch. You know, it seems like to me on Farrington steps up on 4th down. That is his down.
He's clutch.
He's clutch on 4th down. I think we just start off on 4th down every time and let Farrington go with it. So 9:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Parkway on top, 36-14. We are going to attempt the extra point this time. We will not go for 2. Make this a 23-point game. Kick is up, and it is
ugly but good.
Good. I hate to say something was ugly.
The producer was thinking it. I said it.
Yes. 9:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Parkway on top, 37-14. Well, Shane,
great start to the 3rd quarter there. And yes, Mary Cheatham, take it to the house. Gary Bernie with the touchdown from Gavin Farrington. Great start to the 3rd quarter.
You said you wanted to come out and get a score right there to start the 3rd quarter and set the tempo, and I believe we got what you wanted right there.
Absolutely. And we would like to thank our 3rd quarter sponsor. Quite frankly, our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter sponsor, Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, #1 paving and asphalt contractor in Northwest Louisiana. Call Ryan, 742-8100, and ask for Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Shout out to Gabriel Larry, who's watching and tuning in.
What's up, old Gabe Larry? Former Parkway football player, baseball player, basketball player.
He did it all.
Tail was in on the tackle. And Dallas Locke.
Looks like a little extracurricular activity on the field as well. And
they're talking about the dance tomorrow night.
Huntington and Pepe Rayner over there they were definitely talking about tangoing.
And a flag's come out.
They said it takes two to tango, or
Yes.
it takes two to make the thing go right.
That's right.
It takes two to make it out. So,
And this penalty is going to be on Huntington because they are walking backwards. Let's see what they call.
yeah, it's going to be unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, that,
Dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike.
you said they were chirping, so
Well,
looks
I think
like
he
Huntington
actually
got
kicked. He kicked Rayner when he got up over the top of him, I believe.
he was trying to make it rain.
He was trying to make it rain.
So 1st and 10 from the
Like James Harden, downtown Houston.
Parkway 19-yard line. Is James Harden still playing?
No. Yes. No.
Uh-oh, he gets free.
Tackling.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, that's a face mask. There you go. I was fixed to say you better throw it. Face mask. It was a nice run. He reached back to Huntington receiver reached back to stiff arm Brady Pine, but he got face mask and personal foul. So he's going to bring it back 15 yards. Still going to be a first down because I believe it's a. Is it a spot foul?
J Mac tuning in. How are you, J Mac? Are you in the building tonight or are you somewhere else?
First call against the Panthers. And hands to the face against the Raiders.
It's a good question. Producer and the spotter asking if that is a spot foul.
Shane, I know the answer to this, but if I told them, they would not learn. So I'm going to wait and let them learn this on their own because they're not going to learn by me telling them the
You're
answer.
right. That is true.
So we'll wait and let them figure this out themselves here in just a few seconds.
J Mac says he's in Seattle.
Seattle.
Thank you for tuning in, brother.
Is it raining?
Backing them up.
They're
Basically makes it about a 10-yard
so
gain.
it's still going to be first down because he at the 30, so it would be a first down.
J Mac says it is raining in Seattle. It's not raining
surprised.
here.
You know why?
Why?
Because the chance of rain in Parkway Stadium is
Never.
All right, 1st and 10. After all that, they get a 10-yard gain out of it. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Shout out to Mr. Cliff Smith, says he's watching from Huntsville.
Nice pass, nice catch by Huntington. Huntington receiver. That's okay. Whoa. There you go. You got to throw another one on that. Come on. Wow.
I didn't see anything there, bro.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I mean, I watched, but I didn't see anything for a penalty.
They threw Rayner down pretty far out of the field of play. Kobe Lee in on the initial tackle after a pickup of 8 yards. We got a timeout on the field. 8:27 to go in the third quarter.
The timeout there was called for Genesis Hearing Center. Genesis Hearing Center is. You need to give Genesis Hearing Center a call.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No.
Well, you need to give Genesis Hearing Center a call.
What did you say? Huh?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Exactly.
It's one of our sponsors, Genesis Hearing Center. They can help you out if you're having problems not hearing.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And Keith is watching the play, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second week in a row.
I can't hear. I also obviously can't see or speak.
Well,
Josh Tell and Kobe Lee in on the tackle after a pickup of about 14 for the first down. Huntington's moving the ball quite well. They've decided to throw the ball a little bit more in the second half. Being down by 3 scores, they're going to have to. But they're picking up big chunks of yardage on these pass plays.
about to be a pick 6. You heard it here first, Keith.
All right. You hits the running back. Oh, you got to throw the. Come on, that's a delay of game at worst.
Little taunting.
Wow. We got that called on us a couple weeks ago, the exact same play. Huntington picks up a big gain, gets down to the 10-yard line. There's a flag on the play. It's actually going to be on Coy. This one's going to be called on Coy. I bet it's going to be a sideline violation warning.
Actually, he probably had a few words about them not throwing the flag.
Yeah, they have
spiking the
how
ball.
did they not throw the flag? I mean, that should have been unsportsmanlike or worst case delay of game. But now they're talking about it. Huntington football players are trying to tell the referees what the call should be. Shane, it did feel good out there. I walked out there at halftime, and it did feel good.
Did it?
Yes.
I got a question for
Sideline
you.
warning on Parkway. Wow, what? Told you.
So just a warning, not a penalty.
Yeah.
What did the horse say to the other at the dance?
Hey.
You must tango with me.
Must tango with
Mustang.
Oh, Mustango. Ah, got it. I got it. That's good. That's good. Hey, Shane, I just want to let you know, when I walked out there in the crowd a while ago, there were hundreds, maybe thousands, talking to me about the moon. So I want to let you know that. They were like,
so I'm wrong.
They were like, you know what? You bringing the attention to the moon a while ago, it was the most wonderful thing that happened in the stands a while ago. It brought the crowd to life, and it's just, it re-energized everybody. What's that?
Hold on. Keith, you're asking this one.
Oh. I'm trying to answer it. Our producer's telling us a joke, and I thought everybody could hear it. I was like, okay, what's
joke
the answer?
after this play.
All right, after this play, we got a good joke coming up. I'm just sitting here listening.
They run it up the middle there for about a gain of 2. Stopped in the middle. It's like big number 90. Nate Kemp was on the stop there. Corday Sharp. I thought you said the wrong name, but
You know, I'm going to kind of explain, because you just answered one to the. People who are out there don't understand that Chris is our spotter. He can talk to us, but we cannot talk to him. Or y'all cannot hear him. We can hear him, but y'all can't hear him. So he starts saying stuff to us, and we start answering back, and then we look like idiots over here because we're just talking. Y'all have no clue what we're talking about. Oh. Tackled once again by a plethora of Panthers down to the 5-yard line. So anyway, the joke was, why? I'm fixing to pull Kamala Harris. All right, let's go. Tell me the. How many tickles does it take to tickle an octopus? This sounds like a tongue twister. So how many tickles does it take to tickle
I don't know.
an
How many?
octopus? Tentacles.
10 tickles. Tentacles.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That came from the referee, by the way, up here in the press box. So, who was that? Looked like maybe D.D. Oliver put the smack down. D.D. and Crowder hit the Raiders running back and knocked him into the parking lot. I think he set someone's alarm off when he hit the car. Replay coming up. We have a replay. Watch this. It'll be 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. While y'all are watching the replay, I'll tell y'all about what happens. Watch this. Boom!
Nice hit.
All right, here's the snap. Huntington drops back. He looks to his right. He throws across the middle, and it is picked off.
Pick 6 is happening.
And here we go. It's Brady Prime.
Oh.
And the quarterback runs him down. Brady Prime picks it off in the end zone, returns it 35 yards to stall the Raiders' drive. What a big pick 6. Shane called it. Oh, excuse me, pick.
Yeah,
Shane called it a
six.
pick 6.
And he looked like he was going, then he either got tired or.
I think that quarterback is a lot faster than him, and that quarterback ran him down.
I think he got tired.
He had one person to beat, and it was the fastest guy on the team.
It's a great interception. great momentum changer there as they were very close to putting in the end zone, and now
yes,
our Parkway Panthers have the ball again.
We got a replay for you again.
Nice pick. Watch,
Mr. Mojo.
Like he's cruising, and then he, like, pulls up. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he just got caught. Good thing for replay.
That's right. All right. Farrington in the back. Takes a snap. He hands it to CJ. CJ up the middle. Picks up.
Rumbling, stumbling, mumbling,
bumbling.
That's your word.
It is my word.
That's why I was waiting for you to say bumbling.
But I was giving you permission to say it. I pointed at you for you to say bumbling. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. All right. Pick up a 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Big boys in the backfield again. CJ takes a handoff. He goes off the left guard, and he picks up 2. Brings up a 3rd down and 4.
5 minutes, 37 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter.
A Huntington player just pulled an Ole Miss.
Dude, Ole Miss has done that, like, what did they say, like 37 times in the last couple games?
The sad part about it is either they have the worst trainer in the history of the college football, or they do it on purpose. But it seems like they always look at the sidelines and they suddenly get a cramp after standing around for 5 minutes.
You know, speaking of that game, I don't know how many of y'all saw when they did the light up and all the fans were swag surfing. They were still a little boozy.
Mm-hmm.
We should do that here.
You want to swag surf in the booth up here?
Yeah. No, on the whole stadium.
Oh, okay.
If they can do it in Baton Rouge, we ought to be able to do it here.
Well, it'd be more like a swag little ripple here in Parkway Stadium.
Yeah.
But we can try it. You want to try to get the wave going? The Huntington player is going off under his own power, folks. I think he just cramped up. I was making a joke. He did not fake that. 3rd down and 4 coming up.
3rd and 4.
Crowder's in the backfield with Farrington.
Let's get Crowder wide right
This
here.
is going to go wide somewhere.
Go wide right.
As Larry Taylor said last week, why don't we run to the far side instead of the near side, short side of the field? And we go to the short side of the field. I'm sorry, Larry, after I told you that.
He gets the first.
He gets the first, though. He picked up 6. 5. Picked up 5. Got the first down by 1.
Strong side.
Yeah.
Weak side.
He went to the weak
Wasn't that
side.
from a movie?
Think so.
Yeah. Remember the Titans. You didn't play along with me, though. You were looking at the moon.
It is pretty. No, I was trying to look at the football game. I'm trying to make sure our fans have plenty to.
Well, welcome to the game.
Crowder goes off the right side.
Nice run.
Picks up another 6 yards. You know, I do believe that this is the referee's favorite stadium to come to because they get to listen to dad jokes while they're up here. They're throwing footballs out there. I don't think they'll get us one, though. All right, let's go for it. Let's hear it. All right, audience. After this snap, I got another one for you. Farrington hands off to Crowder. Crowder goes to his right. He's kind of waiting a little bit to see if a hole opens up, and nothing develops. And he was down. Ball comes loose, but he was down on the ground. Lost of about 3 on the play. All right, here we go. Another dad joke. Let's go. What do you call a mad vegetable? I can tell you right now what it's called on my plate. Lonely, because it ain't getting eaten. But the answer to that is steamed vegetables. Steamed carrots.
Steamed carrots.
Steamed carrots. All right, 3rd and 7. Barrington fakes it to Crowder. He's looking for Mayo. Mayo pushes off a little bit, but he makes the catch. Did they throw a flag?
No.
Okay. Everybody stood up, and I get to see it. And he hit Mayo in stride. Mayo kind of gave himself a little bit of a separation right there to get the catch. Farrington throws the ball down to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Steven didn't. Well, I bet he is, but even though it's cooled down outside, he's probably not as hot as he was last week.
But and that, my friends, was a moving the chains first down. Linehart moving first down.
That looked like a busted play right there, and Farrington said, you know what, I don't know who's supposed to give it, I'm giving it to CJ. So
Connie Murph, the score should be at the bottom of the screen, but it is 37-14 with 3 minutes and 25 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Yes, Jesse, what a throw and catch. You are correct about that. 2nd down, 9 from the 18-yard line. Parkway kind of slowing things down a little bit. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They're looking over to the sidelines. I believe Parkway's probably going to call a timeout here with 2 seconds left to go on the 30-second clock, and they do call a timeout, which brings us to our sponsors for a timeout.
Timeout sponsor. Thank you, River City Communication. When you need network phone or high-speed data support, call River City's Communication.
Oh, cool. We'll go with that. You know, it's good to be the sponsor of something positive every now and then. I got stuck being the sponsor of penalties.
Booth Cam.
Y'all want to see us or do our little Boosie, whatever you want to do?
The Bernie.
The Bernie.
Y'all don't know what the Bernie is? That's pretty close to the Bernie.
Is that from Weekend at Bernie's when he's dead? And
Chris, come show us the Bernie.
And they're pulling his hands up in the air, raising his hands up. He
he's
just don't care.
Yeah, like that. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Now everybody in the stands is looking at us like we're idiots. So, and they say if the Bernie fits you, go with it. So I guess they're telling us we're idiots. But anyway, so back to reality, folks. It's 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Set it off at Parkway. I need more. Shell, I need you in the stands with me so we can make that happen.
That's right. Farrington looking to his left. He throws to Bernie, and there's a flag on the play. Going to have a pass interference on the play. Bernie was trying to get to the corner like he was a while ago. The Huntington Raider was raiding his opportunity to get there. Yes, that would have been a touchdown if Bernie would have gotten free, but it was probably a good pass interference by the Raider because he was going to score.
I've got a great question here. Jamie Gallion says, here's a question. Will they ever build a stadium around the field at the new high school? The answer is no.
No, not now that they put this brand new turf down.
Stadiums probably run $50 million nowadays. Only way I'd see a stadium happening is if there was one in Bossier City that all 3 schools would use, kind of like they do in Texas now. Yeah, I know. I'm getting text messages. The Bernie is with your arms down. But you do lean your head back, right? Did I get it half right? Okay, my arms couldn't be down because they're on a desk.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. We had to improvise the Bernie.
Next time, next game, I'll do a better Bernie.
But yeah, I think everybody would love to have a stadium down there, but no, now that there's a brand new turf, and like you said, $50 million, you know, they just built a brand new school in Benton, and Benton didn't get one. So no, they will probably not get any new stadiums. That's right. When one of our viewers hit the Powerball, that's what you could do is build us a brand new stadium down there. You know, I always said if I won the Powerball, I would do that. But, you know, God has not blessed me with the Powerball yet, so we will not be building a new stadium anytime soon. That's right. It would be called Keith Sutton Field. Once again, Chris is talking to me, I'm just chit-chatting with Chris, and nobody else has a clue what's going on.
That's all right. I'm getting more text messages about the Bernie.
I know.
And how I failed.
Yeah, you weren't even close.
I was very close, except my arms were up instead of down.
That guy looked like he's having a seizure right there on that picture. You sure that's not called the seizure?
No, it's called the Bernie.
I think they need to burn that one. Somebody was burning something to dance like that. No doubt. I don't know what's going on the field out here. They are just out here just taking their time. They are on fire. But it's 4th down in half a yard, half of 3 inches. I don't know what it is here. Now we're out 2nd down. We don't even know what down it is. They keep changing over there. Shane's playing on his phone like he's in algebra, 3rd period, not paying attention at all. Mayo takes the handoff. Going to be a penalty on us. False start. Backs us up from 2nd and a half a yard to 2nd and 5.5 yards.
Maybe I'd be thugging. I'd be fresh. I'd be super clean. With Gucci shades, with some J's you ain't never seen.
Is that a song you were attempting to go at right there?
That is a song.
Is there a song called Bernie's?
The people in the comments, let us know what song that was.
Well,
I'm trying to get everybody educated here.
I have a video somewhere of Chris Menard doing the Bernie. I'll send it for a reference. Wow, that's not good. Crowder goes up the middle. He is hit almost immediately, picks up maybe 3 after fighting through. Brings up a 3rd and 3.
Benton 26, Evangel 33. Tell you, I'm excited to watch Evangel. I hope they don't have a good game against us, but I'm excited to see old.
Is it here or there?
Pop Houston. It's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
It's there, and they're the ones who said we could not come televised, correct? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to call them out like that. They have not said we could not televise it. So if anybody knows anybody at Evangel, tell them that you want to see Sobo live at the last game of the year. CJ went off right guard, picks up the first down, and we'll have 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Producer's telling us away. Producer's wife is telling us home. I'm just going to stick with I don't know.
Yeah. But I think it's safe to always go with the wife on those.
I agree. I think I'm voting with Danielle on that.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Danielle.
Let's go. Put an end zone right here, Panthers. Let's set this off right now.
We have confirmed that it is at Evangel so we'll say Wes was correct on this. Not very loud, but he was correct. Now, in my experience at being at Evangel, they're going to put us on top of the press box if they let us do it, and we will literally be on top of the press box outside.
Hey, we might actually get on that TV show they're doing over there at Evangel.
That's true. That's true. Could we be on there?
They should probably come film us.
They probably don't want to do that because then we get signed. And then CJ goes up the middle, picks up 2, maybe gets down to the 4, maybe 5. 3rd down. But yeah, who's doing that? FX? Is it FX that's doing that show for them? Yeah, that's pretty sure. Then we'll have ESPN and Fox competing for us at the same time. We'll probably get rid of Tom Brady and his big contract.
Did you see the news where Tom Brady, now that he's going to be they approved his ownership of the Raiders, but all the things that he can't do, he can't go watch practice, he just kind of shows up for the game, kind of like us.
Yes, pretty much just shows up for the game.
Touchdown,
CJ in for the touchdown.
J. Dudley.
He's pretty much going to do about as much research as you and I do now, because he cannot go to the practice, he can't interview players, he can't interview coaches, he can't do. I mean, Fox is paying him $400 million a year, and he can't do nothing for him anymore. So
they just like those cheekbones.
I guess so. I kind of thought I was better looking than Tom Brady, but I guess Fox didn't see that. So CJ goes off right tackle for the touchdown, puts the score up to 43-14 with 20.1 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Sean Jackson comes in for the extra point. The snap is down, it's up, and it is just short. No good. That looked like when I'm out there sometimes trying to do a flop shot when golf, and then you get too much under the ground. That's what Sean Jackson did right there. I think he almost whiffed and got too much under, and then the ball went about 4 yards up. Yes, very much so. So
43-14, 20 seconds to play here in the 3rd.
Chloe Washington says, looks like my kick. I don't even think my kick would have made it that far. My kick would have hit the center and the backside. And so at least he got it over the line. I would have not even got it over the offensive line. So 43-14, 20.1 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Man, it's 9:20.
Look, y'all, the wind, I don't know if y'all have been outside, if you're here in South Bossier, but the wind has kind of acted crazy here for the last couple of hours.
Yeah.
It'll be calm, and then it's just like 20, 30 mile an hour wind in one direction. I think that's kind of what caught us there.
I know y'all can't see it right now, folks, but the flag is just going crazy with all the wind up here.
Good kick there by
and
Jackson.
It stays in bounds.
Stays
yes.
in.
And that's going to be a tackle by Avery Price. Again on special teams. Number 30, Avery Price takes the Raider out of the bounds at the 29-yard line.
Jamie Gallion says, thanks, guys, for bringing PHS football to another level. When you don't live there anymore, it's a great broadcast. Well, man, we thank you for tuning in.
If you lived here, it wouldn't be a great broadcast. He said, since you don't live there, it's a great broadcast. That makes us feel really good. So if you hear,
I think what he was saying,
people in town, we suck.
The people that don't live here anymore, they get to watch it and experience it. And I think that's exactly what Jamie was trying to say. Man, look, we have fun with this. We are not professionals. We try to have a good time. Throw some dad jokes in. Make fun of Keith.
Whoa.
Try to do the Bernie. But ultimately, we're supporting these Parkway Panthers, and we hope that grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, everybody out of town can catch these Panthers playing. We're just very proud of them.
Yeah, matter of fact, incomplete pass to the Huntington running back. Almost a little flare out. Some of y'all may or may not know, we had someone, I think last week or the week before, I think it was 2 weeks ago, joining us from Japan. So, I mean, we have gone worldwide. So.
Worldwide. What's that song that he sings?
Who?
Dun, 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 dun. Fireball. Dun, dun, dun. Who's that? What is his name? Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull.
Pitbull.
Boom.
Captain Shreve's on top of Destrehan, 42-39. Wow. Oh, Brady Prime with his second pick of the game. He's going to the outside. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He gets in for the pick 6. No, they're no mark him out. The 2. Boy, Brady Prime has 98 yards worth of interceptions returned tonight and no touchdown for him. Brady Prime with his second interception of the night. He takes it down to the 2-yard line. He picked one while ago off 5 yards deep in the end zone, returns it to the 45. He picks another one off right here about the 45, returns it down to the 2-yard line. He is 2 yards short from getting 100 yards tonight. Picks it off of the 40. I'm sorry, gave him a little bit too much. I think Brady said, you know what, I'm gonna pick one at the 40. He says, you know, that 98, that 100-yard run was too far. I can do 40. Yeah, but he stepped out of bounds is what they're saying. They're saying his foot stepped out before he put his right there. Well, this is high school football, so.
By the way, they didn't hear what he said for you to be able to respond to that.
I know. Producer said we need to institute instant replay in college football. Well, that's already there. He meant high school football. Really and truly what we need for next year, and I'm not putting any pressure on sobo.live producer or anything, but we need sideline cams. So that we could eliminate all kinds of stuff. So anyway, the big boys come out.
Tush push. The tush push is coming. Let Gavin push this one in the end zone right here. Let's go.
Gavin hands it off to CJ. CJ goes untouched for the touchdown.
Got him, Coach.
Got him. That makes it 49-14. That's
about to put a 50 burger on him.
35-point lead. You know, Shane, I'm very excited to see how we responded after last week whenever, you know, we felt like we got the wind taken out of our sails last week. So.
Well, and I tell you, this is big for the program. I mean, after the loss last week, to come back in here, Huntington there's a lot of people talking that Huntington might have been the best team in 5A this year.
Yeah.
And, you know, to come out here and really put a whipping on them is been good to see.
Low snap, ball never gets off the ground. I believe we killed a worm or two just then. But
he did what? He killed a what?
Killed a worm or two. That ball rolled all the way back to the holder.
That's turf, brother. Ain't no worms in there.
There are some worms in there. You just can't see them. They're called artificial worms.
Artificial worms?
For the artificial turf.
Okay.
Gummy worms.
You have never lied to me before.
That's
I don't
right.
feel like you'd be lying to me right now.
James Wells with a nice, just covered up the ball to eliminate any type of further damage. Of course, Shane does not get his 50 burger that he was bragging about.
I know, and that was my Parkway basketball number 50, so I was kind of hoping we land on that 50, but
We're not now. There's no way we can land on the 50 now. None whatsoever. We've had it all tonight.
We have had crickets going to the moon.
That's right.
And worms coming out of the turf.
Yes. I don't know what's next.
It's getting, that sounds kind of like Halloween. We're getting pretty close to Halloween.
And it's a full moon tonight, so there's all kinds of weird things happening up here. Danielle getting scared, and she had to go get some crickets, called somebody to come get crickets. Jackson kicks it and bounces to the 25, and he is wrapped up after a gain of about 6. I believe that was Avery Price on the tackle again. Mr. Avery Price with another tackle on Specialton. And a late flag is going to be on us, I do believe, but I could be wrong.
Probably going to be sideline. We already had a warning once.
Yeah, and if they ran into...
Tell you, just go over a little bit.
He threw that flag and landed on the track.
Coy was about to throw it back at him. That was pretty funny. I don't know if y'all could see that in the bottom right of the screen. I tell you, traveled to Huntington on Monday, watched the freshmen played Huntington and beat them pretty good. And then the JV lost by 2 touchdowns and a pretty good game up until right towards the end of the game. But so looks like we're about to go 2-1 against Huntington for the week.
It's not over with yet, Shane. There's still 11:51 to go in the game. You don't want to call something too early.
I'm going to tell you what, the fat lady has passed warming up, and she's getting ready to sing.
That's kind of rude of you to call her a fat lady.
She's about to set this off. You don't know who Boosie is, do you? You ain't heard Boosie, have you?
Boosie sings, "I'm from Louisiana." I don't know what he just did. He blew his nose in his flag, and then he waved off something. I'm not sure what he waved off, and then now he's marking something off. I think Parkway got charged with blowing the nose too quickly, and they gave him 5 yards.
Let's get another pick. I'm still waiting for the pick 6.
Yes,
Can we get Mayo? Mayo's not even out there, is he?
No, Mayo's. We've got
probably backups in there.
We got some backups in there right now. Yeah, we got some backups in there. High snap. Brady Prine. It's hard to say Brady Prine. Brady Prine in on the tackle.
Prine time.
I've
nicknamed him. I don't know if anybody else is going to give him, if it's going to stick, but Prime time.
Pickup of 1 on the play brings up 2nd down and 9. 11:26 to go in the 4th quarter. Parkway on top, 49-14 here on Homecoming 2024. Parkway is going to win their homecoming game.
Indeed.
Shane says the fat lady has already started singing, so it's a done deal. Brady Prine with the tackle again after a pickup of about 12. This has turned into the Brady Prine defensive special right here.
Breaking news, Parkway Cross Country is competing in the Benton Invitational tomorrow morning. If you do not have anything going on tomorrow morning, we have a very phenomenal cross country team.
Yes.
And they have been setting records and doing some pretty impressive things. So go check them out.
And if you do not know, Shane and I go out there and train with them. We are responsible. We're like a rabbit for them. We run out ahead of them to get them prepared to. I don't believe that was supposed to be funny. And Brady Prine on the tackle again. Look at that. Huntington player helped him up. He's like, man, you've earned that. 2nd down and 5. But Shane and I go out and set the pace for the runners, and that's why we have such a good cross-country team. Now, of course, we're on an ATV, but that doesn't really matter.
We're still supporting them.
We're still supporting them.
Pumping them up.
I mean, you got chocolate-covered donuts. And
it's where I created the Bernie with your hands up.
That's right.
The edited version.
Huntington running back goes to the left. He's got a big run.
Nice
Josh Tail pushes him out of bounds about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. Big run. Yes, they are making their comeback here with 9:48 to go, only down by 35. The 7-score game.
Shout out
Excuse me,
Cindy
5-score
Baswell.
game.
She gave us an update. 33-32 in the Evangel game.
Ooh, is that Evangel
Got a
on
barn
top?
burner. It's a barn burner over there.
Shane, we got a question for you.
What's that?
Who was your basketball coach in the 90s?
My basketball coach in the 90s. Well, back then I had 3.
Huntington throws the pass in. We're going to probably get a pass interference, yeah.
My freshman year?
Pass interference is going to be called on Parkway. They were a little banging around in there.
No, my sophomore year we had Bruce Chafin, and then my junior and senior year, Ed McFadder. My dude, Ed McFadder. Good folks right there.
So, Ed McFadder. So
He's at Airline. He teaches at Airline.
Was Ed McFadder the one that broke the longest national?
No, that was actually Bruce Chafin my sophomore year.
Bruce Chafin broke the longest national losing streak. Has that record been broken, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank goodness. Hate for you to still be on the team that holds the record for the most losses.
No. I wasn't on the team that was 0-56 for 2 years.
That's right. You stopped it.
I stopped it.
Won 2 games, then lost 26 more after that.
Yes.
So.
You think?
But yes, you stopped the 56-game losing streak.
Yes.
And then went on a 2-game winning streak.
Yes.
That's right. And then back to a 26-game.
Scored 26 in the first game, 29 in the second.
If y'all never heard that story, Shane thought he was going to be all state after the first 2 games.
We killed it.
Year, he thought this
2-0.
He said,
finished 2-24.
This varsity has nothing to it. We're 2-0. I'm averaging 27.5 points a game, and then they lost 26 straight more after that.
No, 24.
Excuse me, 24 more straight after that. How many points you end up averaging that year?
Don't even remember.
By the way, Shane and I, as some of y'all know, we do the basketball games as well.
I am ready for basketball season as well.
We believe, and I don't know if there's anybody who's in charge of the actual historian or records for Parkway, but we believe Shane belongs in the 1,000-point club, but no one can verify that for us. So we're going to say on just what we have figured up in our heads, Shane is a member of the 1,000-point club. Want to go with that?
Good times back in the early 90s.
Early 90s. I was already married in the early 90s. So here we go. Second and 10 from, I guess we got a football game we got to talk about here. Second and 10 from the 13-yard line. Oh, and Brady Prine.
Nice tackle. Brady Prine has been killing it.
Yes. He got through the line, hit the running back in the backfield. Backfield kind of drug him a little bit for 3 yards. Brings up a 3rd down and 7. 8:33 to go in the ball game.
Danielle has been on your
She
case
has been
tonight.
on me tonight.
Keith, I don't know what you did.
Last night at the parade, I was talking to her, very nice to her. Y'all were ignoring her. I was talking to her, asking her about her running in the marathon and all that stuff. And
nice tackle by the freshman, number 84, Dallas Locke.
Comes in, makes a big tackle. I thought he was going to score on that, but Dallas Locke came in and locked him down.
Carlton Hamilton, I normally don't read the other team's comments, but said, speaking of basketball, y'all won the battle on the turf tonight, but we'll see y'all on the hardwood. I tell you what I'm looking forward to seeing on the hardwood is the Lady Panthers versus the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, the Lady Raiders have a very good team coming back.
A heck of a game to watch, and I'll be there for it.
I will be there for it, too. No flag on the play. Oh, there is a flag. Where's it at? Oh, they're going to call pass interference on us again.
First down. On the cover for your Panthers, number 26, Peyton Raymond.
So they're going to discuss this again because this flag's going to make a difference in the ball game with a 35-point lead with 7:35 to go. So they are going to discuss this and holding on.
Defensive holding, I believe.
Defensive holding. Well, I don't know why they were asking Coy about it if it was defensive holding, but what the heck? Why would he accept a penalty if it was defensive holding? You wouldn't ask Coy that. Sorry, Chris was talking to me in my ear again. Chris, you're going to have to get an open mic because you're making me look like really dumb.
It's not hard. It is not.
I didn't say it was hard to make me look dumb, but yes. So 4th down and 2 coming up. Pass interference was not enough to give them a 1st down.
Let's go,
High
D.
snap, and he
Get big.
throws it across the middle, and it's broken up by
Nice tackle. Nice
Avery
breakup.
Price. Was priceless on the breakup.
The price was right on that play,
That's
baby.
right. Avery Price with the breakup. The junior cornerback breaks it up in the end zone. Stops him. He put the seatbelt on. We've been waiting all year to see that. And Avery Price put the seatbelt on. He locked it down.
Lock it down.
And look at that. Price is excited. He is fired up on the sidelines.
Why is there a person sitting in a chair behind the goalpost? What do you think they're doing? Blue shirt?
I don't know. I didn't know they allowed kids
Are they
out
watching
there.
that football game? There's a good game. They're hitting folks hard back there.
Yeah.
That's the future of South Bossier.
Yeah.
They're getting it in. Watch this little kid.
I'm not going to tell you what game they're playing.
Watch that little kid run.
But what they're playing right now is they're playing a game.
He's gone. He's gone.
Where one person gets the ball and the rest of them try to tackle him. It was called a really neat something back in the day. Now you just threw it backwards. Ooh,
Somebody got just leveled.
Yeah, that's a heck of a tip.
That was a 318 real estate smackdown.
I don't know who the little kid out there who's got the wheels, but man, he went flying by everybody.
I'm thinking that guy's last name is probably Larry.
I'm thinking it's Larry too.
I'd probably bet some money on that.
All right, here we go. We got a penalty flag on the play.
Look, I'm not even watching that game right now. Look, somebody just got picked up over their shoulder. That's illegal.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Rugby style. He broke away and nobody was even chasing him.
Light blue's got it.
He's running. He's stopping. He's blowing. He's like, wait a second. He's wanting somebody to blow the whistle at this point. He throws it away.
Oh, he throws it up to the biggest guy on the field. It's like,
and
take it.
Big guy got tired quickly. He's like, I'm running out of bounds.
Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. But first I was trying to see what these people were sitting in the end zone. What are they doing?
I don't know, but if you look underneath that 25-second clock out there, there is a pretty sign out there.
Some River City Communications.
That is a River City Communication sign. 30-second clock. Crowder takes a snap. He goes up the middle. There he goes. Oh, this is tail.
This might be 98 yards.
40, 50, 40, and he gets run down from behind after a pick-up of about 64 yards. Josh Tell
said, look, Mr. Cheatham, Mr. Sutton, I'm tired of hearing y'all talk about the kids in the end zone. Let me show you something.
And he did.
And he was gone.
He was running, tell them about it. And he's got cramped up now. He went down. So here we are, 7:16 to go in the fourth quarter.
Take
Parkway
your hat.
49-14. You know, other than Bird this year, Huntington's had the second biggest crowd visitor-wise for us.
Yeah,
this
they
year.
brought some folks.
Yeah, a couple of them have left now. They've kind of thinned out a little bit, but they brought.
I thought about leaving earlier. I'm gonna tell you what, it's hot up in this.
It is very
booth.
hot up in here. I'm about to cramp
And these
up.
working conditions, I know HR was here earlier, but this is kind of ridiculous.
I know, it's almost like a sweatshop up in here. We get paid the same as a sweatshop. So. Whew, I'm sweating. I hadn't sweated like this since I was in high school.
My man, Ross Boyette, is watching. That's my dude right there. Ross Boyette, good people. Shell, you're right. We probably do need portable fans. It's almost as hot as it was in Halton.
That was miserable. My gosh, they had us outside and.
Keith, I ever tell you how much ear of corn cost in Halton?
Well, you tried to tell me, but inflation's raised it.
It's a buck an ear, bro.
And now it's $1.25 an ear. $1.25 an ear.
Well, no, now that what it is, you just get a smaller ear of corn.
Well, that's true.
For a buck.
Very much
Buck an
so.
ear.
Very much so. You do not get a full ear anymore. You only get a half an ear for $1. But yes, that is your favorite joke of all time. How many? We've done these games for 2 years now, and I've heard that joke 477 times. Well, Crowder goes.
Probably going to hear it 500. Lord willing, the creek don't rise.
That was number 18, actually. I thought that was Crowder. That was 18. Mitchell Adams, junior cornerback. We are going deep into the roster tonight. Mitchell Adams with a gain of 7 brings up a 3rd and 3.
All right, hold on here. Chris Lee, we talked Monday night about some dad jokes, so I think I got to bring another dad joke after this play. We talked about them.
All right. 5:49 to go in the 4th quarter. Parkway on top, 49-14. Farrington takes the snap, and he is going to score.
Go ahead with it.
No, he gets knocked down at the 1. Man. Mitchell Adams broke free from the 27-yard line.
Speaking of breaking free.
Knocked out of bounds at the 1. Give it back to Adams. Let him have this touchdown.
How do you keep a bull from charging?
You take away his credit card.
Nice.
Did I get that one?
You got it, bro.
Hot diggity dog. That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do
and
to my
wife. I know you couldn't read it because that's small writing.
Yeah,
so
you're right. I could not read
that.
I had to do that to my wife. I had to take away her credit card. I hope she's not listening. I'm going to be in trouble. Just kidding, babe, if you're listening. All right. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Let's give it to Adams again. Here he goes. Oh, he's hit in the backfield. He trying to break. He stiff arms.
I thought he got it, but he's going to be down about the 6-inch line.
Mitchell Adams was hit in the backfield, and he said nope, and he gives a stiff arm, and he gets down to about the 6-inch yard line. So it's going to be 2nd, and they're going to bracket up to the 1.
Hey, Keith.
Let's go, Shane. Let's hear it.
What do you call an alligator in a vest?
Captain Shreve at homecoming.
An investigator.
Investigator. Okay.
Woo! Be here all night, folks.
Try the veal. All right. You know what, Shane? What is
Ooh, your wife was listening, and she said, wait, what?
Uh-oh.
She yelled at me last night, too, at dinner.
Yeah, she did. I don't even remember what she yelled at you about. She yelled at me all the time.
I remember.
What was it?
Not gonna say it on air.
Not gonna say it on there. It must have been something.
Can't share everything. Some things you just gotta keep to yourself.
Like her yelling at you last night. She should have kept that to herself, huh? I'm just kidding, babe. You can spend all the money you want to.
All right, let's put this in the end zone and break that 5-0 mark.
We have a flag on the play. I think they threw a flag for
it's a River City communication penalty flag.
It's a flag for bad dad jokes.
Bad dad jokes?
Yes.
Who voted?
I'm not sure. They waved it off, though. 2nd down from the 1. Adams gets it again. He goes up, and does he get in this time? Well, if he put his hands up, that would be a touchdown. He can't do that.
You can't do the Bernie with your hands up, Mr. Ref.
That's right. You got to have the.
I already got 85 text messages about that. Got to hold him down.
3rd down.
He's trying to do the Bernie.
So let's go ahead and give it to Adams one more time. He has got about as close to the goal line as you could possibly get. The flag crew thinks it is a touchdown because the PHS is running up and down the track, but it was not a touchdown. They prematurely ran their flags. Now they're going to be tired because they got to run back. That's girl. One of the homecoming girls running in her homecoming dress. All right, let's give it to Adams one more time. Adams takes it. He goes to the left. He is stacked up again, and he is not going to get so 4th down. We're going to try this one more time with Adams. He lost about 2 yards on the play.
Keith.
Yes.
Who was the genius inventor who solved all dancers' hair problems?
Keith.
Nope. Final answer? Bob E. Pins. Bobby Pins. Look, Chris Smith talking smack about the dad jokes.
Yeah.
Send us one.
We don't talk about our people like that.
The theme is dance because it's homecoming weekend, homecoming dance. We're talking about dancers. Touchdown,
and
get
Taylor
in there.
Did not.
Yes.
Adams did not get. Y'all were saying he got in there. He's 3 yards short. What is the y'all in the 3 yards around the goal line? Last week, Chris thought somebody made a great tackle 3 yards deep in the end zone. Y'all thought he scored 3 yards from the goal line.
Y'all, who's y'all? Oh, the person talking in your ear that these people couldn't hear?
No, you said touchdown too. I heard you say it.
I said touchdown with a question mark at the end.
You were asking. Touchdown question mark? Yes, that's what I thought you said was touchdown question mark.
Turnover on downs, 49-14. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to play here in the fourth.
Shane, I am about to sweat to death up here. I'm glad I put my deodorant on before we came up here. Goodness gracious, how did he get up there? All right, here's one. Why did the Jaguar eat the tightrope walker? It was craving a well-balanced meal. Huntington takes a snap. The running back breaks free and
tackle him. All right, my last dad joke of the night.
All right.
I saved my best for last.
All right.
How do you make a tissue dance?
You blow snot in it.
You put a little boogie in it.
There you go. They turned the lights out also on that one. They were like, lights out. Coach Harvey said he's gone. I guess Coach Harvey thinks they've got this game won with 3 minutes to go in a 35-point lead because he's just left the coaching booth.
Elvis has left the building.
Coach Harvey has left the building. Still got his headset on. I don't know if he knows that or not, but he ran down there with his headset still on. All right, why wouldn't the shrimp share his treasure? Why not? Whoa. You got to be careful what you say like that. You can't say quickly like that. He's a little shellfish. Little shellfish. Shellfish.
Chris, just kidding. Don't bring us any more jokes, bro.
Are these Chris's jokes or somebody telling him these? Because
I think the referees over there are still giving them jokes.
She is. Oh, man. So it was not
Google.
It was Chris that was coming up with those horrible shellfish jokes. 2:32 to go. Fourth quarter. Folks, I hope y'all have enjoyed tonight's telecast of homecoming. We've tried to have fun. We've tried to entertain. We tried to maybe even call a game or two on here. We don't know. We don't really keep up with the football game that much. But Huntington's running
nice
back.
Run.
Yes, he might
get him.
He
hit him.
J.P. McGovern in on the tackle there at the end. But like I said, we try to bring entertainment to this. We hope y'all enjoy it. We are not your typical broadcasters. We are out here to have fun and also bring Sobo football, Parkway football to the people around the country who cannot attend it in person. So if you enjoy this, go subscribe to us on YouTube. TikTok. If you want to really subscribe to somebody on TikTok, go subscribe to the empty. Beep. That was kind of rude. If you want to subscribe, I was trying to give them your TikTok address. I was going to let them subscribe to you.
No self-promotion. We've already banned somebody in the comments. We deleted comments earlier. They're trying to self-promote themselves.
I'm not self-promoting myself. I'm self-promoting my wife.
We can't be hypocrites, bro.
The Empty Desk Club. Beep. At the Empty Desk Club on TikTok. At the Empty Desk Club. Empty Desk Club. Go follow us. Uh-oh.
Deep passing. He's wide open.
Did he make the catch?
He made the catch. Completed the catch.
Gets it down to the 9-yard line with 1:22 to go. Shane, we've held them scoreless for almost 3 straight quarters. Can we hold them off for another minute 22?
I believe we've got a lot of backups in the game that are getting ready and getting some good playing time, but it can be a little challenge to stop them here. Holding, maybe we can get a little turnover, a little fumble.
Yeah, a little fumble-rooski.
Umbalaya.
Where's Brady Prime? We need him to pick one off in the end zone. He drops back. The running back goes up the middle, and he will score.
I agree with Shell Washington. She said, good homecoming game. We needed this win after last week.
Yes,
absolutely.
I agree 100%.
And homecoming, I saw some guys that came up here during halftime that I believe they graduated in 1988 or 89. They were back in town. And homecoming's always a fun weekend. A lot of things going on, a lot of events. Again, cross country tomorrow morning. Parkway alumni game at 10 a.m. at Ronnie Coker Field, and the Parkway basketball alumni game at 1 o'clock. A lot going on. Homecoming dance. Please make sure that your kids are buckled up and they stay safe tomorrow driving to and from homecoming, and hope they have a good time.
Yes. Matter of fact, I during halftime, I talked to a friend of mine, Greg Smith. He's class of 84. He said it's his 40th reunion. So
that's the first time I've ever heard you tell me you had a friend.
Well, I know.
I feel better now.
I got lucky. He's not hearing me say that, so I can say he's my friend because I know he's not listening to the telecast because he's here. So he can't dispute it. Like, come on here and say, no, I'm not really your friend. So
I like what Leanne Wells said. Panthers rule.
That's right.
We definitely ruled tonight here at Preston Crownover Stadium.
You know what would be really cool if she said, the broadcasters rule.
That would be cool,
Yeah.
but that might be stretching a little bit. Just keeping it real.
Vicky, we're assuming 14, 4, 94, and 84 are being celebrated, but we don't know. We have not seen anybody roped off as usual, so I don't know if there's an actual class.
I believe it's the 4s.
It's the 4s, but we don't know.
14, 04, 94, 84. Yes, sir.
Oh, my gosh.
Next week, we will be live.
Is that at
from
Shreve Stadium?
Lee Hedges Stadium against Captain Shreve. And we will be in the booth next to Tony Taglavore.
I spent a lot of time in my high school career in Lee Hedges Stadium. Wasn't called Lee Hedges Stadium back then. It was called Caddo Stadium, but we actually called it Shreve Stadium. But now it's called Lee Hedges
Well,
Stadium.
y'all couldn't even call it by its real name?
Well, no, because Caddo was upset because Shreve built it, but nobody else had a stadium, so they took it away from us, and now we called it Caddo
I don't mean
Stadium.
to cut you off, but Landon Robin, nobody's better than the Sobo.live.
That's what I'm talking about, Landon.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Landon, I'll pay you later. Thank you for saying that. Hey, look, Pete Anderson's watching too. Hey, Pete, I saw you in the bank today. Thank you for saying hi to me.
Is Pete your second friend?
I don't know if Pete's my friend or not. You have to ask him. You can probably see if he says yes or no on here. Eddie Pentecost is on here. I mean, people are showing up for the prime time part of the game. So
1 minute.
1 minute to go.
5 seconds.
So if Pete says he's a friend of mine, I'll have 2 people who said they're friends of mine, and that'll be a new record for me. So, but
I'll be your friend.
Thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I thought someone said something in my ear, but I couldn't hear them. They're dead to me.
I sent him a response.
I saw that. Miss Pie is watching. Miss Pie was at the game earlier. Her and Miss Moses gave me a little bit of a hard time trying to get in the stadium. And that'll tell you the final snap of the ball game. Parkway wins their 2024 homecoming game by a final score of 49-22. We want to thank y'all for joining us once again. As usual, Shane and I have a blast doing this. This is one of the more fun things we get to do on a weekly basis. We love it. Thank y'all for joining in. We'll thank y'all for joining us so we get a chance to do this every week. Thank you to our sponsors. And hopefully we will be broadcasting next week from Lee Hedges Stadium against Captain Shreve. Shane, you want to close us out?
Thank you all. Thank you to our sponsors. We really appreciate it. Without the sponsor, Sobo.live could not be here and bring you this Friday Night Live action. And that's all I've got. I'm going to end it with peace in the Middle East.
That's right. Mic drop.
to Parkway High. In our hearts we keep the lessons learned right, unity and pride, burning ever bright. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night.